It's all figured out. Get it ready for going to go. I'm going to have to um, restream on Censorship Sucks radio show tonight. When it rains, it pours here at my house, man. I'm gonna tell you a story about what just happened. I had everything set up on freaking Rumble, X, D Live, and Twitch, as well as YouTube for doing the show 5 minutes before the show started, okay? I get it all ready to go. And bam, freaking a big boom freaking pops out from outside. All the freaking power in my hometown where I'm at right now goes out. And freaking as soon as that happens, I am kidding you not, man, a freaking ice cream truck pulls up to the front of my house, dude. So I am sorry for the delay. I have got to get everything set up and ready to go. Power went out. Telling Dragus, Mark Latashik from Dragus on chat there. Cannot believe that. So with that being said, let's see what he's got for videos, man. I'm probably gonna have to actually go over to Rumble to get this. Yeah. Yes, I am. Which is fine, I can do that. Let me go ahead and get it all straight. I cannot believe that stuff happened. At least I left a message in his chat. It's really weird how all that went down. Let me July the 6th. Okay, there it is. So let me put it in or hit start actually, see what happens. I cannot believe that stuff just happened like it did. It was weird. Now, after I'm done here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute out, and it's just going to be Censorship Sucks. This whole week has been just insane, dude. That's all I've got to say about it. It's just completely insane. Let me see how everything's looking. Yeah, still being weird. Okay, so let me go ahead. Testing. There we go. Let me see what that does. I'm not getting any kind of audio at all. Let me test this out and see what's going on. Wait a minute, I hear something now. There we go. I'm gonna mute out, and hopefully this comes through. Having some issues at the moment. Give me a second. I am going to go ahead and put some music on for you. Shit. Got some Dragus production music too that I can put on until I get this all straightened out. Give you guys something to listen to. Give me a second. I will pop it in.
Maybe in this.
Knocked him right out.
Not.
Give me a second, guys.
Okay, this is the avatar he's using. I remember.
Okay, there we go. I don't need music. Sorry. Here. Alright. What the heck is going on now? Okay. We got it all set up and it is ready to go. I just have to do a window in a window and get that set up. Let me get the display up, or capture, window capture. Oh, wow. Okay. Looks like it's all set up, ready to go. I will just let it play out. I hope you guys enjoy, and apologize for the mess up.
Hello and welcome, everybody. It is Sunday, 6th July 2025. I am setting up for the Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio Show Sunday edition, where all sorts of things can go crazy and wild. We'll have Willie tonight, I'm sure, somewhere down the line. I'm setting up right now, so give me a few minutes and I will connect up with our folks. Censorship sucks. John and all the rest of the crew that'll be there tonight. So, if you're just getting in, sit back, relax. Go get yourself a cup of coffee or something to drink. Grab a bite of food. Because I tell you what, we're going to be here for a little while. It's going to be a fun time tonight. Always chaos on the Worm Farm or the Cricket Emporium. You just never know where Willie will be this week. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for supporting the channel and the platform where you're listening to me at right now. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks. We hope you had a great week and a great weekend. Last week, great 4th of July. I hope you were able to see fireworks because where we were at, it rained. No fireworks here. But I'm sure across the country somewhere they got to see them. Emo, huh? Still running some checks here. I'm getting everything together. Like I said, we'll be up in no time with the rest of the crew and folks. There it is. All right. Everything should be in control now. Let me go ahead and give the call.
Okay, so
Hold on. Not sure what's going on with that. Ah. John.
Okay, there you are. What's going
Yeah,
on?
I don't know what's going on. I just tried to call that other group and the pre-show and that, and it wouldn't let
Uh-huh.
me dial anybody in.
I can't even find my groups anymore. Like I used to have, whenever I opened the app, it used to be like all the groups I was in.
Yep.
And that page, like, I don't even know where to find that now.
Well,
It's
tell Barry to come on over here. I tried getting him in here. Uh,
where is here? Where are we?
we're in the main Censorship Sucks Roundtable radio show where he usually tries to
Okay.
come in.
Yeah, let's give him a few minutes. I don't know how I'd even reach out to
Because
him other
he
than like
called
with a
me.
text or something.
He was messaging out. All right.
Alrighty then.
I
So,
told him to just join the call here.
okay.
All right. So we should see him coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, he's rarely comes in this early, so.
Yeah, yeah. I was really shocked and surprised. Let me take us off standby, and we're in the pre-show right now. So
Ah, welcome to the pre-show, everybody.
yeah. Well,
We are
this is what we're
live.
using for the pre-show tonight.
Well, they don't know the difference.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the avatar he's using. And remember, check. It says connecting. Hmm.
Knocked him right out, didn't it?
Well, I don't know. It didn't like. Okay, this is the
We are having some technical difficulties at the moment. Give it a second. Everything will be straightened out. There's just some of this that I am just tired of dealing with. I usually go on and try to test the audio and stuff, but I'm having such issues right now, it's not even worth dealing with. So while they're getting all that stuff taken care of, we are having some technical. Yeah, there we go. It sounds good on kick. Dropping the tab for that. I don't even know what the deal is with this stuff. I mean, it's just like freaking the internet went bad. Apparently they're having issues, or they had issues too in the beginning. So it's pretty messed up.
Where are we?
We're in the main Censorship Sucks Roundtable radio show where he usually tries to come in.
Yeah, let's give him a few minutes. I don't know how I'd even reach out to him.
Because he called me.
He
was messaging out. All right.
Alrighty then.
I told him to just join the call here.
Okay.
All right, so we should see him coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, he rarely comes in this early, so.
Yeah. I was really shocked and surprised. Let me take us off standby, and we're in the pre-show right now, so.
Welcome to the pre-show, everybody.
Yeah. Well,
we are
this
live.
Is what we're using for the pre-show tonight.
Well, they don't know the difference.
Yeah.
These numbers are and what
Okay, looks like I was finally able to get onto DLive to see how that is going. Okay, so that's looking good. Now I have to go over to X Pro and check that out. Like I said, I apologize, guys. I am not lying when I said that. I mean, it was like 5 minutes until Dragus production was going. I had my OBS set up and I had censorship set up on the Rumble Premium through Rumble Studios. 5 minutes to go and I was getting ready to hit stream and boom, just something happened with the electric company, man, and everything got shut off. So from freaking 7 o'clock all the way up to about 10:15, somewhere around there. Well, just before I came in here and got everything started up, there was no electricity, so and I was right on the on the computer too, so it did not work out good at all.
Like I used to have, whenever I opened the app, it used to be like all the groups I was in.
Yep.
And that page, like, I don't even know where to find that now.
Well,
It's like,
tell Barry to come on over here. I tried getting him in here.
where is here? Where are we?
We're in the main Censorship Sucks Roundtable radio show where he usually tries to
Okay.
come in.
Yeah, let's give him a few minutes. I don't know how I'd even reach out to
Because
him other
he
than like
called
the
me.
text or something.
He was messaging out. All right.
Alrighty then.
I
So,
told him to just join the call here.
okay.
All right, so we should see him coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, he rarely comes in this early, so.
Yeah. I was really shocked
Just
and surprised. Let me take us off standby, and we're in the pre-show right now.
So I had to go into the producer for X.
Welcome to the pre-show, everybody.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Well,
We are
this
live.
is what we're using for the pre-show tonight.
Well, they don't know the difference.
Yeah.
We are having some technical difficulties at the moment. Give it a second. Everything will be straightened out. There's just some of this that I am just tired of dealing with. I usually go on and try to test the audio and stuff, but I'm having such issues right now, it's not even worth dealing with. So while they're getting all that stuff taken care of, we are having some technical. Yeah, there we go. It sounds good on Kick. Dropping the tab for that. I don't even know what the deal is with this stuff. I mean, it's just like freaking the internet went bad. Apparently, they're having issues, or they had issues too in the beginning. So it's pretty messed up.
Where are we?
We're in the main Censorship Sucks Roundtable radio show where he usually tries
Okay.
to come in.
Yeah, let's give him a few minutes. I don't know how I'd even reach out to
Because
him other
he
than
called
the
me.
text or something.
He was messaging out. All right.
Alrighty then.
I
So,
told him to just join the call here.
okay.
All right, so we should see him coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean he rarely comes in this early, so.
Yeah. I was really shocked and surprised. Let me take us off standby, and we're in the pre-show right now. So,
Welcome to the pre-show, everybody.
yeah. Well,
We are
this
live.
is what we're using for the pre-show tonight.
Well, they don't know the difference.
Yeah.
these numbers are and what
Okay, looks like I was finally able to get onto DLive to see how that is going. Okay, so that's looking good. Now I have to go over to X Pro and check that out. Like I said, I apologize, guys. I am not lying when I said that. I mean, it was like 5 minutes until Dragus production was going. I had my OBS set up and I had censorship set up on the Rumble Premium through Rumble Studios. 5 minutes to go and I was getting ready to hit stream and boom! Just something happened with the electric company, man, and everything got shut off. So from freaking 7 o'clock all the way up to about 10:15, somewhere around there. Well, just before I came in here and got everything started up, there was no electricity, so, and I was right on the computer too, so it did not work out good at all.
Like I used to have, whenever I opened the app, it used to be like all the groups I was in.
Yep.
And that page, like, I don't even know where to find that now.
Well,
It's-
tell Barry to come on over here. I tried getting him in here.
Where is here? Where are we?
We're in the main Censorship Sucks Roundtable radio show where he usually tries
Okay.
to come in.
Yeah, let's give him a few minutes. I don't know how I'd even reach out to him.
Because
other
he
than
called
the
me.
text or something.
He was messaging out. All right.
Alrighty then.
I
So,
told him to just join the call here.
okay.
All right, so we should see him coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean he rarely comes in this early, so.
Yeah. I was really shocked
Just
and surprised. Let me take us off standby, and we're in the pre-show right now.
So I had to go into the producer for X. And test
Welcome
the
to the
audio.
pre-show, everybody.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Well,
We are
this is
live.
what we're using for the pre-show tonight.
Well, they don't know the difference.
Yeah.
We are having some technical difficulties at the moment. Give it a second. Everything will be straightened out. There's just some of this that I am just tired of dealing with. I usually go on and try to test the audio and stuff, but I'm having such issues right now, it's not even worth dealing with. So while they're getting all that stuff taken care of, we are having some technical. Yeah, there we go. It sounds good on kick. Dropping the tab for that. I don't even know what the deal is with this stuff. I mean, it's just like freaking the internet went bad. Apparently they're having issues, or they had issues too in the beginning. So it's pretty messed up.
Where are we?
We're in the main Censorship Sucks Roundtable radio show where he usually tries to come in.
Yeah, let's give him a few minutes. I don't know how I'd even reach out to him.
Because he called me. He was messaging out. All right.
Alrighty then.
I told him to just join the call here.
Okay.
All right, so we should see him coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, he rarely comes in this early, so.
Yeah. I was really shocked and surprised. Let me take us off standby, and we're in the pre-show right now, so.
Welcome to the pre-show, everybody.
Yeah. Well,
we are
this
live.
Is what we're using for the pre-show tonight.
Well, they don't know the difference.
Yeah.
These numbers are and what.
So that would have worked, hadn't it?
Complicated
Behind the scenes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Entertainment purposes only. Yeah. Oh, just...
Okay, wait a minute. I might have seen somebody in the. No. It's got a notification of some kind. I didn't see it though. It went by too quick.
I may have it straightened out. I'm not sure. Looks like I was finally able to get onto D-Line to see how that is going.
I tried him and it just took him straight out.
Oh.
Okay.
That's probably what you saw.
That's looking good. Now I have to go over to X Pro and check that out.
See, just
like I said, I apologize, guys. I am not lying when I said that. I mean, it was like 5 minutes until Dragus Production was going. I had my OBS set up and I had censorship set up on the Rumble Premium through Rumble Studios. 5
Answer this.
I just explained to him.
Alright. Sorry about that. I had my Rumble Studio.
Oh, well, you know, hey, it is what it is.
So, we're good to go now. hopefully.
Lorexi in the kick chat. Appreciate you. Welcome in. First time seeing you in, but you might have been in the chats before. Thank you, thank you. Let me get you a big shout out over there in the kick chat as well. Millennial baby in the kick chat. Appreciate you. We're setting up with pre-show right now, folks. So getting everything together. Getting everybody in. We're having a little issue with Teams again tonight. It's not perfect, but you know, we were going pretty good there for quite a while, and now it's you get the steamroller rolling, and then Meaning detail.
Okay, I'm back. Let's see if we can do this. Add people.
Yeah, I tried adding him, and it knocked him right
well, he's
out.
not. Okay, this is the avatar he's using. Remember, check. It says connecting.
Knocked him right out, didn't it?
Well, I don't know. It didn't it kind of made a like it was trying to.
Yeah, it does that. Like.
God, I thought mine was in beta, man. This is big time beta.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know how to add him in here. He can't find the room, and I don't know how to add him in.
Hold on, let me try to add him again. It doesn't even show like he's even online. That's the thing. Normally, if you're online, it'll show you up as green.
Yeah, I was seeing him as a green avatar, so maybe you're trying to call the wrong one.
No, his didn't have green. The David Hogg one is usually lit up.
Oh.
Bullhorn Berry. Okay, request to join. Nope.
Okay, I know how to do this. I'll just give him the link.
Yeah.
Add people. Oh God, how do you fucking this thing? Jesus, man, this is like gonna get me like ticked off by the time the show even starts.
Yeah.
How do you get the damn link to the room we're in? I swear to God, this site just sucks. Add people.
Hold on.
There's no way to copy it. Add people.
Hold on.
There's no way to...
There. Oh, crap. Wrong one. I was like, ugh. Ugh. Sunday.
How is there not like a way that you can get a link?
Here we go. Page.
They don't give you a way to have a damn link to the room. I swear to God, this is the most archaic shit I could think of. Is it down here in this menu?
Well, I mean, it should have called him right away, but for some reason he has it blocked or something that people can't call him unless he calls them or something on his side. And, you know, what's his probably his privacy settings. And then I just typed in, click the link. That's where you join.
I don't know. I don't understand how that they don't have like just a link to the room that you can give somebody. You know what I mean? Like, why is there no like what you just put there?
Yeah, that's the link.
That's the link to this room?
Yeah.
Well, hallelujah. I've been
But
looking for that for the last 5
it
minutes.
sucks because he's already in it. He just needs to join. He shouldn't have to click the link again in order to join. Connie Cryptic in the kick chat. Hi Connie, how you doing, doll?
I can't hear her. You gotta speak louder.
Who?
Connie Cryptic.
She's in the kick chat. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you asked her how she was doing though.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear her answer.
Yeah.
Durr!
Oh yeah.
Kill me, Billy! Alright, well, I mean, I could start opening up all my articles and everything, but...
Well, I mean,
Alright, let me see if I can find the link you just put in here. Let's just start with that. Go to this video. Okay, great. Copy. And then I'm going to go to...
welcome in everybody over on the party platform, as well as all the other great platforms. We got folks coming in all over tonight. Nemo TV. Our folks over in BitChute, Facebook, as well.
God, even my damn phone says it can't send that message. I mean, T-Mobile, you too, man. I've had issues with you forever. You can't send a damn message? Seriously? Okay. Bullhorn Berry. Email. Message. Send that there too. Okay, I think you might have the link now.
He says, I need the link. I gave him the damn link. Come on.
Where did he put that, though? Where did he ask that? Because there's so many damn rooms in here that I have no idea where he even would have typed that. You know what I mean? I need the link. Like, where did he type that into? Because that's what we need to reply to.
He typed it in his personal one. It's a DM me.
Oh,
right?
Okay. He said he's in now. Let me in. Is he in the lobby?
I don't see him at all.
Mm-hmm. And why didn't the pre-show room work?
It said something about it couldn't connect. And it gave me some sort of code. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I've been using this for a while now. Maybe I have to delete it and make a brand new one after every Hey, now, okay, hold on here.
See, I can't even reply to him. Like, through my phone won't send text messages right now for whatever the fuck
I'm trying to call
reason.
him now. It's looking like it's sticking right now for a little bit. Hopefully he'll jump to the...
Okay, here we go.
Finally, but I couldn't get in on that link at all.
Oh, dude, this site is so jank.
That's because you were already in here, but for some reason your privacy settings or something has it that even if we try to add you, it rejects it.
Wonderful.
So I don't know, but that's just what it seems like from this end. And then earlier tonight, when I tried to use the pre-show, normal pre-show one, it wouldn't let me connect at all.
Okay, because I can get in that room.
Yeah, I can get into it, but I couldn't start the call.
Oh, okay.
It wouldn't let me start the. Maybe you had already started the call there, and that's why it wouldn't let me connect.
Oh, because I started it before you did, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a possibility, I guess.
see? You started a call. Are you kidding me, Barry? Come on. you know you're not qualified for that.
That's exactly right. I have no qualifications.
It's like when somebody comes into the old Skype room and does the call everyone button.
Add a little water to the bottom to steam them up. Oh, right.
You know?
I have a daughter
Yeah.
making stuffed peppers for me. Sorry, guys.
Trying to think who that was one time that came in and hit the call everyone button in Skype, and just that calls like 25 people, and it's like, oh God, having to tell everybody, no, we don't need you. Sorry about that. sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, at least they showed, man. So that shows they're attentive.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
Or so.
I've actually had Skype calls with like 35 people in it back in the day, but hey.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Sounds
But
like a
that was-
party.
That was back in the day. Not anymore, because there is no Skype anymore.
Not really.
Veterans Radio in the Kick Chat, thank you for coming in. Hope you're having a great day in Canada. Appreciate you.
okay, how many tabs do I have here, man? We gotta calm this thing down. Sean Diddy, we already covered that. Yeah, okay.
I'm looking at this article on MSN, and it says Google DeepMind has grand ambitions to cure all diseases with artificial intelligence. And
Really?
now it's gearing up for its first. Let me see what the rest of it says.
Wave of math deaths.
Its first human trials. I just don't think they're going to have a lot of people lining up for that one, especially after those COVID death jab trials that didn't go so well.
I don't know. You just never know.
Well, there'll be some dumbed down normie who will be just waiting to be the first, right?
Yeah, well, try the military. They've always been, the first in line for stuff like that to be experimented on.
Well, these people are
And
depopulated.
don't think that hasn't happened either, because we all
They're not
know
gonna-
that it does.
They're not going to allow AI to cure all diseases. People would live too long. They can't have that. Too many people. Now, I would imagine they will figure it out, but it'll be for the elite, sort of like Elysium, that movie. Remember that? Where the rich were living up.
Vaguely.
Matt Damon was in it, and they had the cure for cancer and everything up on this. It was like a star city. It was up in the space. The city was in the space.
Mm-hmm.
I vaguely remember it as like I was really psyched to watch it, and then it turned out to be kind of okay.
Well, it's better now than it was then because it's more relevant, but it really wasn't. But as far as the movie goes, it wasn't all that great. I'm not a big Matt Damon fan. I mean, I thought he was pretty good in Good Will Hunting. But
Yeah, it was called Elysium.
yeah, and on Elysium, everybody's doing well, man. They got gardens, beautiful homes, and lots of money, and the cure for cancer. But down below, is the slave labor.
Oh, yeah, we got DK. Oh, we got Surveillance over in the D Live chat, aka DK Conspiracy. And we got MC Dirty Work. Both of those guys do a lot of reporting like you do.
MC Dirty Work. I like
MC
it.
Dirty
Man.
Work. Oh yeah.
Somebody's
He's
got
a
to do
ra-
the
he's a music artist out of, I believe, Chicago or somewhere up in Illinois. Am I right or am I wrong, MC?
The Windy City.
Yeah, and I got I got a diamond, man. That's like 10 ice creams, which is like 10. Well, an ice cream has 10 lemons in it, right? And that's for one ice cream, but 10 ice creams equal a diamond. That's really cool. Oh, he's
No
in
idea what
Trenton,
you're
New
talking about.
Jersey. Sorry. I get, I get the areas mixed up a little bit, you know. But hey, it's good to see you guys in chat. Appreciate each and every one of you.
You bet you.
Oh,
You betcha.
You betcha.
You betcha
John,
dupa.
every one of you.
Okay, man, we're getting there.
betcha.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
You
10 more
betcha.
minutes to
You
countdown.
betcha.
You betcha
John,
dupa.
every one of you.
I think I might have found somebody else who would be a good replacement for Yotivation too. I might. I don't know. We'll see. Because
Nance?
we got to really work on replacing her.
Yeah. Well, hopefully she's coming back. She seems to be like ready to come back soon, but I don't know what soon.
Yeah, she may not. I don't know. I'm just gonna assume she's never coming back, and I'm just gonna move on with my life. You know what I mean? Because I'm not that loyal to people who just need some time away.
Yeah.
Ouch.
You know, like Rizzo and Josh, who were so loyal to stick around too, you know. But hey, we understand, right? Show's still got to go on,
The show must go on.
or so I'm told.
It goes on no matter what, in one way or the other.
No, yeah, well.
Well, it just becomes a different show.
No, that's not how
Someone
it works
else.
with the radio.
Well, I'm thinking broadly, you know.
Oh, well, broadly. Oh,
Yeah, broadly speaking, you know, because he still went on, and I'm sure he's
I
still.
was thinking about some broad.
get
All right, what room are we going to next?
man.
Are we switching rooms again, Marcus? So let's figure that
Yeah,
out.
we're gonna try to switch rooms here in about right after I get the
Right. Try
yeah.
is the key. Try to switch rooms.
try to switch rooms. Yes, right after we.
Well, make sure, everyone knows.
Well, we're
Where'd it
gonna
go?
try to switch over to CS1. All right, Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sunday
Right,
1.
okay.
That's
I got that, man.
and
I got
if
that ready.
if that doesn't pan out, we're gonna go to CS2.
Okay.
And if that don't work out,
No. CS1 will work. I might have had to do with Barry starting the call. Who knows? But
CS number 1, man. He likes that. He likes the sound. He would not want to start off the show with CS number 2, because that'd be like saying he's number 2. Or that he has to go number 2. I don't know.
part 2. You know.
I will always be number 1 forever.
Did you eat today? Okay.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It would be a blow to your ego if you
Never
came,
number 2
if
ever.
you came
Never.
in number 2. That'd be like a jinx. We can't have that.
Yeah. She's unacceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Oh,
Yeah, unacceptable.
I was doing
Ding,
some,
ding,
D-
ding,
I was-
ding.
I was doing some DJ work. My echo is off, right?
Yeah, right now.
Okay, good. I do have that that part turned off.
You use an echo voice when you DJ?
Oh yeah, hey, we got this going on, that going on, and, coming up next, Led Zeppelin with Dazed and Confused. No, it was like Led Zeppelin coming up right now with Dazed and Confused. That's right. Anyways, we're switching over we're going to try to switch over to CS Sunday number 1 right now.
All right. I'll see you over there.
I'll try. Do 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 do. And we're gonna get the guys going. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Gotta get the guys going. Don't tell Barry I was singing. Ha ha! He'll make everything a song. Knickers in the kick chat. Oh yeah.
Hey.
And if she's there,
Hey, it's Knickers.
the monkey man Adam Bombs is just around the corner. We know.
All right.
Yo,
Yeah,
yo,
we
yo.
found the room. Yay.
Yay.
Give yourself a shout out. Type exclamation P Knickers, and you're good to go. I'll be over there in a sec.
Mm-hmm. All right. How much time? I'm going to get some water.
Oh man. What?
Yeah? No
what?
time? What? Say what?
What?
Wait, you got to go
Get
all the way up
outta
to the
here.
well, though, and
Oh
start the
my
pump.
That's almost as bad as the monkey hog racing thing that David Hogg made for like Willie, using Tucker's voice.
Wow, man.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Yes,
here.
you do need
Ready
a
to go.
shout.
Microphone check 1 and 2. Microphone check 1 and 2. Am I coming in loud and clear?
Oh yeah. Yes,
Okay.
you are.
Don't sound like I'm in a tunnel then.
No,
Okay, good. Good.
but you're crashing like a freight train.
No, man. No train wrecks. No. Hopefully not, right? I'm chugging like a freight train.
Crashing.
Juggernaut. We're a juggernaut that cannot be stopped.
All right, 30 seconds.
So don't even try. Don't even try, man.
And here's your countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're live and on the radio side right now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio Show for Sunday night, July 6th already, man. 4th of July, Independence Day, was a fantastic weekend. Fun was had by almost all. Barry, how was your 4th of July?
Oh, man. I decided to fall asleep listening to all the fireworks and snap, crackle, pop, booms, and it was like white noise. It was so peaceful.
Huh. You would have done well back in Vietnam.
Well, I mean, it just was a reminder to me that there's patriots out there, right? People that still love this country.
Yeah.
That made me just sleep like a baby. I was like, yeah, bring the booms, man. Bring the pops. Bring it all, man. I'm ready.
Yeah, now I said fun was had by almost all because it was a horrible tragedy that just occurred in Texas, the Guadalupe River. As of this afternoon, the death toll, the highest number I've seen so far is 79, with an additional 10 girls missing from the Camp Mystic Christian camp, which is, I mean, I hate to say it, but, 10 girls missing that got shot down that river, and the odds of one of them being found at this point is tremendously low. My heart goes out to the parents because, they need that closure at some point, and, you hope and you hope and you hope. And I mean, there was one lady, I don't know if you heard about her. She got sucked down the river 20 miles before being caught in a tree. She caught some tree, the water rescinded, and she was like 20 feet up in the air, stuck in a tree. But 20 miles she went down that river. That's incredible. Think about that, man.
That's amazing. Unbelievable. Yeah. Hard to believe, but
Yeah.
that was no rainstorm. That was a serious flood.
Mm-hmm. And it happens. I mean, they talk about the Weather Service, and the cuts that Trump had made And the big, beautiful bill that was signed maybe exactly, I don't know, 5 hours before all this happened. You know what I mean? But let's blame it on that anyway. You know, the team left out there. There's people evilly celebrating this kind of stuff. I mean, there's some accounts out there that are gleeful about this because it's MAGA country and they voted for it.
Yeah, but of course there was all kinds of pre-warnings, and not everything functioned properly. Everything functioned perfectly. It had nothing to do with the big and beautiful bill. And even AI told me that, man. AI said it's not uncommon for people suffering from intense Trump derangement syndrome to try and connect literally any disaster, natural or man-made, back to Trump, no matter how illogical or far-fetched. It's almost reflexive at this point. That's straight from ChatGPT, and I agree.
Yeah. And, you know, to wish death on little girls at a summer camp, you know. Now, let's get to the other thing. I mean, there was several RV parks that, you know, just are gone. There were, I don't know, 60 spaces in this place, and, you know, 50 of them were filled, and it's all gone, you know, gone. But how is it that this stuff was allowed to be built in such a floodplain? I mean, Texas has a lot of these, you know, and it's serious out there, man. Flash floods are a real deal. And you'd think a girls' summer camp would at least have to be a certain height above the river. I don't know. I don't want to be Captain Obvious and go talk about things that should have, you know, been prevented beforehand. Right. But at the same time, it makes me wonder how this kind of thing exists.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I think people got plenty of advance warning, but I don't think everybody caught it. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, but maybe they were just caught up in the festivities of, you know, the 4th of July time frame, and I don't know. Yeah,
and a lot of the you know, warnings came. You know, just who's watching their phone when you're out celebrating, right? Who's tied to all that stuff? Most people try to put that down when they, you know. Yeah, obviously, you know. Some people are just glued to it no matter what. You go on vacation, you still just stare at Facebook or whatever, or TikTok. But, you know, I don't know. I think a lot of people do like to unplug. So, yeah, and also I've lived in rural areas, you know, my whole life. And the weather that they give you is never for your exact location. You know what I mean? It's always some city half hour, you know, 45 minutes away that totally has a totally different climate and whatnot. They can predict what's going to happen at certain areas based on elevation and whatnot, but they don't watch it. They're not, you know, they can't just watch every corner, every rural corner of the state and be prepared to perfectly predict everything. And then, you know, there were also talk, I think it was ABC put out an article saying that Stephanopoulos, I think I have the clip here too, on Meet the Press today, saying that, you know, they had cutbacks and there weren't the office that monitors the stuff was understaffed. And the fact is that most times they'll have 2 people on. That night they had 5, right? So it's just, you know, even the news is out there trying to drum up, you know, hatred.
Sure.
It's
kind
horrible.
of like Rosie O'Donnell did just recently about how, you know, she tried to blame Trump on the whole thing. The whole thing, it's all Trump's fault, man. You know, she might need a 5150 at this point. I'm concerned. Mental status. I mean, Trump is living rent free in that woman's head, dude. Completely.
Yeah, she's left the country over it. You know, literally, like. Go over to Ireland. You're leaving LA to go to Ireland. Do you know what the weather difference is like between those 2 cities? You know, in LA it's sunny and like 75 every day. Ireland, it's like 50 and rainy every single day. You know, it's just.
Well, I mean, I don't feel sorry for her. You know, I mean, it's her decision. No. So it's like, you know, you want to go to that dreary place, you know, but LA's not all that great either. You know, it's not being run too well. So.
No,
you may not notice.
But if you're living in Beverly Hills, it's fine. You know,
probably.
It's BLM kind of made it a little bit close to be, you know, for comfort, but that's about it. They didn't break any gated communities or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's if you're living in Beverly Hills, life is fine every day. You don't really worry about it.
Right.
You know, you might look out over the valley or over the city of LA and see some distant burning of buildings, but whatever, you know.
I was going to say, unless there's a fire, which could happen.
Yeah.
Like, it just seems like a lot of natural disasters are happening. You know, I hear that
Oh, yeah.
South Carolina might be actually getting some bad flooding as well, or they're anticipating the possibility of that. You know, so we'll see. I hope not, because they were saying pray for South Carolina.
Yeah, that last hurricane didn't treat them very well. So let's pray for it. And, you know, hey, and a related story that is right up your alley. Marjorie Taylor Greene has put forward a bill that would ban weather modification and chemicals in bold push against geoengineering. And right on here, the feature image here is just chemtrails, you know, crisscrossing the sky. But, you know, Florida's done this, and they're trying to do it nationally. I think, you know, that's a good thing.
Absolutely, man. I've been reporting on it locally here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, on a regular basis since around the end of October of 2024, and we've had unprecedented rain. It's, you know, and I predicted in June that even though July is generally speaking dry, blue skies, very little to no rain, I predicted we're going to have lots of rain because I think they're jacking with the weather. They're doing weather modification. And otherwise, it's climate change. And if you believe that it's climate change, you may be hitting that crack pipe just a little bit too much, in my opinion.
And now we came up with an indicator for when the U.S. might bomb Iran next, which is that the chemtrails disappeared over Oklahoma. After that mission was completed, a few days later, did they just magically come right back to the skies?
I mean, yeah, they haven't stopped spraying. I mean, it seems like it's a little bit less for the last maybe 8 to 10 days, but it's hard to tell because there's so many big fluffy clouds too. So it's very possible that the chemtrail haze is behind the big fluffy clouds. So it's really hard to tell, but certainly we're getting tons of rain, which is, according to ChatGPT, very uncommon for Tulsa, Oklahoma in July. And I've brought up all the numbers. I went back from 1980 to 1984 when they really weren't doing any chemtrail spraying. And I think when we got the official numbers of what the rainfall was, but from that compared to 2020 to 2024, I think it was an 8,000% increase. So we've had a lot more rain than we used to have since they've been, you know, doing their cloud seeding, geoengineering, global dimming, weather modification programs.
Hey,
Yeah, and it's
guys.
fabulous to see that coming back. Yeah, I see it, Mark.
Yeah.
We have a guest that looks like who just popped into the room. Yotivation Nation, how you doing?
Well, hello, fellas. Can you hear me?
What's up, yo?
Yes, we can. How are you? Welcome. I thought it was going to be.
You.
I thought it was going to be David Hogg in disguise, but no, it's actually you.
I'm back.
So my threats of permanently cutting you from the show were. Did you hear those, and that made you come in,
I
or is
heard
this?
them.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Good.
heard
All right. Good.
Do you see me scold him too? I mean, I chastise him.
Thanks for
Barry, it
sticking up
worked.
for me, Barry.
Hey, I got to stand up for you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's been a while, Yotivation. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. In the immortal words of what is it, Carter? Welcome back, Carter. Anyway, it's so good to have you. You've been away for a little while. For the people who are listening out there, if you don't know Yotivation, she's been with us from day one, but she had a bunch of stuff going on in her life and needed to take a little hiatus. And apparently she's back tonight. So fantastic, Yotivation. It's so great to have you. We were just talking about this whole tragedy down in Texas and the flooding, and, you know, close to 80 people have been reported dead so far, and, you know, on and on and on. And they're saying the numbers are likely to go up a lot, you know, as people who are camping and whatnot over the weekend just don't show up to work on Monday or Tuesday or whatever, you know? So what do you think of all that?
Well, first of all, our condolences go out to all of the people who are missing loved ones tonight. It's heartbreaking that this is happening, and you know, our nation is going to come around you, and we're going to support you. We're going to get you all through this. And it's just a reminder for all of us to just embrace the moment, embrace your families, embrace the moments that we have, because we never know when something's going to happen, something tragic like this. And sadly, there's a lot of people who've lost lives, and it's just a weight that is felt across the nation.
Wow, I would thought that would be really funny if you came back from your hiatus like all about Trump derangement syndrome and blame this on the big beautiful bill, and like, it's what you get. You voted for this.
I do have a lot of pent-up opinions that I haven't been able to keep up, so that's why I've been away from the show. I didn't want to do a disservice.
Like, what did you do to Yotivation? That's not Yotivation.
Yeah. We've been through a lot. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to keep up with everything. And once in a while, I've been able to listen to you guys. So that's where I've been trying to keep up a little bit. But yeah, you guys got to catch me up.
Well, we're doing our best to here. We were just talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene putting forward a bill that would ban chemtrails nationwide.
I did see that.
Yeah, what did you think of that?
I love it. I hope it happens. I posted something about it, and I had people come on my page and, say that's never going to happen. It's just something they say. It's not what they mean. But I think President Trump's in there now, and I call him Precedent Trump because he is setting precedent. They set precedent with him. And I think unprecedented times we're living in, and that means we're going to have unprecedented results, things that have never happened before. So I'm hopeful. I would love to see that. Chemtrails, I just saw them above in the sky today. I'm tired of them. And I don't know, when President Trump, the first time around, he said he was going to clean up the skies, clean up the air. And I am sure he's going to get on that just as soon as he takes care of all these other 8 billion other things he's doing.
Yeah. And, I was kind of skeptical of them for a long time. And I had Chemtrails MN on the show, Chemtrails Minnesota. And I went through it for an hour. And by the time I was done, I was like, all right. And then he and I ended up doing a podcast together as well for a couple of years. And so, I got a deep dive into it, and it's shocking how it went from being something that you're a crackpot for even talking about to something that is now pretty mainstream, accepted,
Yeah, and our government admits that they can do the weather modification. You got Brennan talking about it at the Council on Foreign Relations. And let me back up and say, when I said 8,000%, that's way off. I apologize for that. It was 73.61%. So I don't know where I came up with the 8,000%, but that's still more rainfall June and July.
I meant to call you on that, but I kind of forgot about it by the time you were done. So
I was thinking of something. I don't even know what I was thinking about. But hey, we all make mistakes, and I corrected it. It was 73.61% increase in rain for June and July between 20 and 2024 when you compare it to when they weren't spraying.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a thing. I mean, the next question to ask though is why do they do it? Are they trying to keep the crops, healthy? Are they just trying to kill us? Is it Bill Gates trying to take down the global temperature with his crazy, aerosol he wants to spray that'll prevent the sun from getting all the way through, which is really smart when you're trying to move everyone to solar, by the way, So yeah, it's like, what's the intentions behind it? I know I was reading about it back in the 70s and 80s that ski resorts would do it to try to get more snow, from a storm, to suck out every drop of snow they can get out of them, which at the time I was reading about it, I was like, oh man, that's so cool. They can do that. But
I think there could be many reasons, don't you think so? I mean, there's a lot of theories that are swirling around, but I think one of the more obvious ones is, if you can have all these I call them natural wildfires, man-made probably if they're not, keep trying to, trim the branches back and doing all the things they're supposed to do. So it's kind of man-made in that regard. And people are lighting fires. That's man-made. But you're having all these wildfires. You're having all this rain. That sort of fits the narrative of, the doom and gloom narrative of climate change. And if we don't give up everything and end our carbon footprint and get zero emissions, it's only going to get worse, man. And the flooding that you saw in Austin, well, that's just the beginning. That's just the tip of the spear, man, because doom and gloom is coming because I'm a liberal and I said so.
Doom and gloom is coming, yo. What do you think of that?
Doom and gloom has already been here. We're getting through it. We're getting through it.
So
But yeah,
you've been there, done that?
Yeah, you know what? We just escaped. I mean, we already have changed the future, just by getting President Trump in there. I mean, imagine if they were successful when they tried to shoot him, where we would be right now.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier today.
So we've already changed the course of the future and things are getting better, but this is such a huge network of criminality and corruption that's been going on for so long, and the tentacles are so far embedded that it takes a long time to get justice. And if you think about it, back in 2016, we couldn't have done anything. Even though a lot of people were informed, so many more were not. And here we are today. People back then thought Russia was, true. They had Trump derangement syndrome, and move on to today. And we know through time and truth being revealed that that was all a lie. So people's minds have to be changed in order to find lasting justice. They have to understand why we are doing what we're doing, or they would have reversed it. So,
And gosh, I haven't heard this in so long. What was Joe Biden again?
He is the treasonous, illegitimate usurper.
There you go.
Lion China, Joe Biden.
Oh, it's so good to have you back. I haven't heard that in a while.
Hey, I think Trump called him the usurper as well, though. So he's right on target with it, man. So there you go.
He got it from Yo, man. He learned it from Yo.
Did. He's listening to the show. You know he is.
I'm always amazed how many times I wake up the next day after one of our shows and I see like 2 or 3 headlines that are just right on what we were saying the night before. And I'm like, oh, were they listening?
They're always listening, guys.
They were listening. I know they were listening. They just ripped off my whole op-ed I did on the show last night. But, that's why I call them the backbenchers.
We break it here first a lot.
Yeah, we do. I mean, gosh, we were years ahead of the mainstream media. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was, we covered that like an hour after
Sunday.
It happened. Yeah. Exactly. So let's dive into Elon Musk and his plan to start a new America party to bring back your freedoms. Who's going to join this thing? Well, let's see here. We've got a couple people that look like they're interested in it. One is Mark Cuban, and the other one is Scaramucci.
Yeah. I think that deserves a sound effect with Mark Cuban. Here's what I have to say for Mark.
Yeah, it's
if he likes it, it can't be good.
Yeah, and people are saying he's going to siphon off Republicans, and so it's only going to hurt the right. And I don't think it's going to siphon off anybody from the right. I really don't.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the people who've made up their minds are going to stay there. What he's going to probably do is absorb infiltrators from the wacko left that want to take over his new party too.
Mm-hmm. Well, they would never, ever, Team Left would never join a party called the America Party. I mean,
they would
it's just
infiltrate.
That is so true. Yeah, that would be offensive, man.
Yeah, it's like the Nazi Party or something. It's just,
they don't like American flag, so they definitely wouldn't like the American Party.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I think Elon is he should stay in his lane. This is not England, and he's not starting the Reform Party. with like Nigel Farage. This isn't the same. It's a really bad idea, and I don't see it benefiting, freedom in America to any degree at all.
Do you think he's doing it just so that he can kind of have a little bit of control over future endeavors of his own, with regulations and things like that, so he could have more say so?
He could have some sway in like state houses and in, some House seats and maybe some Senate seats, you know what I mean? But not on a real national level, starting a third party that's going to be another party that claims to be for freedom. I mean, Trump turned the GOP into the MAGA team. It should just be the grand old MAGA,
Yes.
And that's the Republican base now, is MAGA. And so he's trying to tap into that or something when he's directly and competing against them. It makes no sense. He's going to get, I don't know, like I say, Mark Cuban, people like that will be all over this thing.
Apart from the Mark Cuban thing, I've got a slightly different theory that's maybe a little bit out there for some people. But what is it that Elon Musk stands for? He's basically MAGA, like extremist MAGA, to where he doesn't understand. He's pretending like there's no give and take, right, with the party, right? That you do have to make some sacrifices to get bills passed, unfortunately, right? So he's just kind of creating this ultra MAGA party, which is why I don't understand why Mark Cuban would want to even be a part of that. But if that's the case, let's say they get a party and they get people elected, well, all those people that were part of the American party would vote more MAGA than probably some of the Republicans vote for more MAGA. So I see it maybe as a scheme between Trump and Elon. I think they're still having their bromance. I still think they're best friends. I don't see that they're actual enemies, but time will tell.
Yeah, it could be a way to weed out people, like anybody who calls him up, like, yeah, I'm sick of Trump. Let's start this thing. Let's do it. And he's like, yeah, we got so-and-so. Just call me. He's done. He's a traitor. Stop working with him. But, yeah, that's all good. I mean, I don't see it being really, really beneficial to anyone that he start this third party. It just doesn't make much sense. But anyway, let's dive into Yotivation's favorite minute of the day, the MAGA minute. With Carolyn Levitt. Listen to this.
This was one of the hottest weeks in our nation's history, and I'm not talking temperature. Let's break it all down in this week's MAGA Minute. The jobs numbers for the month of June are in, and the United States added 147,000 jobs, exceeding market expectations for the fourth month in a row. Our unemployment rate fell to 4.1%, again defying expectations. The price of eggs has rapidly declined under President Trump, inspiring Waffle House to announce that it has removed its egg surcharge from the menu. In a huge win for women who play sports, the Department of Education secured an agreement with the University of Pennsylvania to remove men from women's sports, and it corrects the record in favor of sanity. President Trump continues to deliver trade deals. He announced a trade deal with Vietnam, which will give the U.S. total access to their markets for the first time ever. The president also visited Alligator Alcatraz in Florida, reaffirming our commitment to law and order in our country. And he visited the great state of Iowa to kick off a series of celebrations across the country to celebrate next year's 250th birthday of the United States. And finally, Congress worked hard to deliver the one big beautiful bill to President Trump's desk. This bill means no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security, and a big beautiful tax cut for everyone. It's on the way. And for those of you celebrating our nation's birthday, the cost of a 4th of July cookout for 10 people skyrocketed by more than 20% under Joe Biden, but that cost has dropped under President Trump. This 4th of July, we are celebrating not only the birth of our great nation, but the birth of a golden age of economic prosperity for you and your family. And the best is yet to come. We'll see you for next week's MAGA Minute. Happy Independence Day. This was one of the...
Oh, what do you think of all that, yo? Is he working for you?
That's what I voted for. I am so happy. I mean, we're on Trump time. All of this stuff happened in 1 week. Holy cow.
I know. Yeah. And last week they were saying it was like the best week he ever had with Iran and all this other stuff going on. Now it's like, oops, no, sorry. It's actually this week is even better.
And that's what it's like under President Trump. He is constantly breaking records of previous records that he already broke and set and made. And that's why all of America and the whole world actually benefits when President Trump is in office. Everybody does. It doesn't matter your party, your mentality, who you support, who you don't. Everybody benefits.
Well, every American benefits.
Yeah, look across the nation, though. Other nations
There's going to be
do
less.
benefit. Not all of them. You're right. The ones getting bombs probably aren't real happy, but somebody had to step in and stop those terrorists. You know, I think they're happy that they're being more marginalized.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You were saying something there?
I was just saying that countries that used to get bombed a lot probably won't. And look, I mean, I get the whole Iran thing, but that was a shadow war, not a war. You know, that was a one-time thing to get rid of their nuclear stuff. So, you know, Trump still hasn't had a war since he's been the president in 2016 and 2020, but also now from, 2024 to hopefully the end of his term that we won't have any wars, that he started, that he's, part of.
No new wars.
And Iran is a yet to be seen. I don't think we're out of the woods 100% with Iran, but it seems like so far so good. I was watching the horizon pretty well on the 4th of July, thinking that something could happen, sleeper cell wise, right?
Oh yeah.
So.
Well, keep in mind next year is the big year, so that's the one you should be looking out for.
Well, there's a million, 9/11s between this year and next 4th of July,
Absolutely.
But do you think after all we've been through, I don't feel like I sweat it anymore. Like, I don't feel like there's much more they can do to top what they've already done to us, right? Like, nothing's going to shock me. Nothing's going to, rock my faith. Nothing's going to, take away my hope, my optimism, because we've stood the test of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's funny. Did you see that woman in Portland who went down and started screaming at Antifa at 1 a.m, telling them to shut the heck up?
I didn't see that. I missed that.
Yeah. She was a, maybe 40, 50-year-old black woman, heavy set with a cane, kind of walking along. And I mean, she's pissed. Apparently she's suing the city now after that.
Oh,
right? Because they were just calling her every name in the book. And and it's funny because they did that during BLM, and it was like any black person said anything, it was like, oh my God, a black person asked us to do this. Yes, of course. You got it.
Mm-hmm.
Then it comes to them, going after, now they're protesting the deportations and free Palestine. And so, it's just a little, I see Antifa's protesting these things. They don't care what it is. They're not really protesting. They just go out and run amok.
They're agitators.
Exactly. I mean, they're not protesting anything. They just look for any excuse to go out and burn stuff down, And apparently there was somebody shot outside of an ICE facility in Texas recently, one of their officers. And so they are really coming down on this hard in the very near future. So I don't know, expect to see an end put to this whole shenanigan where, I mean, they sit out in front of the federal building in Portland and shoot rockets over the the cops' heads. They set up barricades in front. They graffiti and spray paint the whole place. They are out there screaming bloody murder till all hours of the night and on for a month and a half now or something. It's been it's crazy. Why put up with this? Well, how is this any different than January 6th?
Portland has a horrible graffiti problem, man. I mean, they can't stop it. It's so bad. Like, the whole city is just covered, and they have people that go out, they take it down, but then they come right back out and spray it again. And it's not just that; it's the whole drugs and stuff. I mean, it's crime. They just don't have a grip on anything, and that's why I've said before so many times that these leftist-run hellscapes, they may actually experience a lot of trauma, a lot of crime, and they may be they may continue down the path of self-destructing, man. And what can you do? I mean, we've tried to tell them, you know, you got to have the rule of law in place. You can't just let people run wild and just do crime. But there's a good documentary on, I think, YouTube, where they talk about the drug problem and the graffiti problem. But I mean, it's everywhere, the graffiti. It's just, and it's not like it's beautiful art, you know. It's a lot of it's vulgar, and it's just everywhere. It's not appealing.
Oh yeah, it's there's a YouTube channel called Nate and Kara. They've got, I don't know, 5 million subscribers. They're, you know, great couple. They travel all over the place. And there's an episode where they go to Portland, and it's like they go to some donut place and they get the donut, and then the next scene they're just on the highway leaving town. It's like they just don't mention. I remember a few episodes later they mentioned something about how they, you know, if they have a bad experience, they just don't talk about it so much. They don't want to, like, you know, talk down on the city, so they just move on. But yeah, they spent, I don't know, 5 minutes of that video, their Portland video, like in Portland, actually trying stuff.
Well, I hear they have great donuts, so I get it.
Yeah, you know, I think it's Voodoo Donuts or something, but
Yeah, Voodoo Donuts.
Oh my goodness, that's right. I forgot about that.
And I wonder if they're not trying to repeat their Summer of Love, Chaz, if you remember that.
Oh yeah,
See how far they could go.
it one Chaz and Chop, I think, was the other one in Seattle.
Right, Chap. Yeah, they kept changing it.
So
And then
they,
asking for supplies.
and having, like, you know, armed people guard the entrances in and out and whatnot. I mean, it's just it was their little paradise that they made down there was an actual living hell for anyone that lived or worked in that area. You know what I mean? Just an absolute nightmare for the reality of living on the ground under that kind of rule, you know?
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it?
Just hard to
Well, it
believe
is
that
what it is.
actually happened.
I know it is. And they threw out a tarp, threw some dirt on top of it, and tried to grow corn.
Their garden.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not kidding. They put about 2-3 inches of dirt on top of a tarp and tried to grow corn in the middle of the park. Just nothing. They all would have starved to death if left on their own. If they just cordoned that place off and said, okay, you guys got your paradise, have at it. It's all you. They'd starve to death inside of 2 weeks.
Oh, easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
They proved their decision-making skills when they joined that little group.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was a piece of actual history that we lived through. That is, it is what it is, man. We just need to put a stop to it. I mean, Trump can't really do much about Portland, and why would he? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's like, why would the federal government, why would Donald Trump care if Portland wants to burn itself down every night?
You have to ask
night
yourself
after
this
night.
question. If it gets worse and worse for these liberal hellscapes that vote liberal all the time, then maybe come 2026 and come 2028, they might decide to vote red. So, and I'm not saying I want them to do these things, because I don't. I want peace. I want, you know, crime to go down in every city in the United States, whether it's liberal, conservative, or libertarian, or what have you, right? But it will work together for our favor if they continue to self-destruct. That's all I'm saying. I'm just pointing that out as a fact.
We got
I
the
would hope that
Zohan.
that's true, but what about what just happened in New York with that commie guy?
Zohan Madmani.
Well, maybe they need to let him be elected so they can really see what it is that the left is offering him versus what Trump and the conservatives are offering.
Yeah.
Trump and the conservatives and MAGA are offering prosperity. They're offering peace. They're offering freedom.
Yeah, they'll go down to Florida. You know, you live in New York, but every spring or whatever, you go down to Florida, and they're going to look around and be like, what is going on here? Like, how is this place so prosperous? You go to Nashville, Tennessee, you go to Texas, you go to any red state, and it's just a much, 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 much better standard of living, you know? You know what houses cost in Texas compared to New York? I don't know. Yotivation could probably get into this a little bit, but it's ridiculous. I mean, the houses down in Texas, you look at the listings, and like $500,000 gets you a straight up mansion, like not a McMansion, but like a killer house, pool, everything, you know? It's really impressive. But New York, a $500,000 gets you a studio apartment.
Yeah.
Well,
in the
that
Bronx.
depends on what part of Texas too. Around my area,
Sure.
it would probably be for a swimming pool, 2-story house, and over an acre of land. You're probably going to go 75.
Wow.
750,000. For something like that.
Okay. Yeah, like a 2,500 square foot, 2-story. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Which
like
is still, though, I mean, compare that to New York.
The loop around driveway. You would want it all if you're going to do that.
Yeah. Versus that house on Long Island somewhere would be, 2-3 million. And, Beverly Hills would be a $5 million home.
Right.
It's insane.
What you'll pay.
Yeah, you get a lot more in these places, man. I mean, Florida is probably, if you want to go to Miami or Palm Beach or something, forget about it. You know what I mean? It's apples to apples as far as, the Upper East Side is concerned, right? Big money. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Yeah, but I don't know. People are going to look around and see the stark reality of the two different Americas and how prosperous Middle America is, quote unquote, flyover country versus, these big cities that you pay triple, quadruple to be in, yet the crime rate is out of control. You can't really enjoy your neighborhood. It's going to be stark, especially with, Mad Manny wants to cut the police force big time. You call the cops, he wants to send out a social worker.
Mm-hmm. Good luck.
Right? Yeah, that social worker is going to come home after a first night and be like, I ain't doing this. I ain't doing this.
I want to see his government-run grocery store. There'll be like red lines.
Well, and the money he said he had available to work with that, turns out it was donations from large grocery stores in the city. It was like a co-op that they'd put together to put a funding of capital together. And without them paying in it, he doesn't get that. So he's almost expecting the chain stores to pay for his city-run stores to directly compete with them, which is not how any of this works. Mad Manny, you madman. Anyway, folks, we've got to go to break. This is the Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio Show. We'll be right back after this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and we are on radio break, folks. That's right.
Motivation. I thought you were going to throw out a flat earth there.
Well, I don't think I knew what you guys were talking about, except for that flood. I didn't know what to say.
No, at the end, when I went to break, you're supposed to yell flat earth.
Oh, flat earth, flat earth. I got to catch up. I've been gone so long. I got to get back in the groove.
We ain't out of time. I got plenty of time.
Hey, now.
Missed you guys.
We've missed you.
Isn't it?
Oh, Willie's gonna shit himself when he gets you back in here. Oh my God, he's gonna
sound
lose
different.
it.
Too. You sound refreshed.
You know what we could do?
Oh.
We could because she doesn't have an avatar up in that. We could just say, "Oh, it's just David Hogg coming in,"
Pretending to be motivation.
Yeah.
And
then as soon as he hears her voice, "Oh, I loves me some Motivation Nation."
We're gonna get you, Willie. Yeah. Oh, it's so good to talk to you guys. I've been listening once in a while, but it's so good to talk with you.
It's so good to have you back, and it was great having you in the chat too to help me monitor the Rumble chat as well, because I'm bouncing around. Even though I got combined chat, in order to reply, sometimes you have to go to the actual platform to reply back to.
Yeah, I can't even imagine you're out there on so many platforms.
I'm just tossing it around. It's like toss salad. You're.
Hey, I rode a camel yesterday.
What?
Is that right?
Yeah.
You finally did it, man. I'm glad.
Yeah, I rode a camel last night.
I told you you were going to do it, man.
I knew I was going to do it.
So does that qualify you as a camel jockey?
How did you end up on a camel?
There's the story. Maybe
That
we
was-
should
hello?
do that one on
Me and
air.
my friends, and it was
There we go.
a wild night of hard drinking, and we don't know what
Midnight
happened.
at the oasis. Sing your camel to bed. Right?
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Sounds
remember
like
out in,
sounds like you could start a movie, a hangover movie. Part
A
3.
hangover movie. Oh,
Riding the camel episode.
So how did this happen? Do you know?
Oh, I just I know this guy who comes through every few weeks with his camels and does these interpretive.
That's so weird, dude. Yeah, I know this guy comes through with his camels every couple of weeks, and I decided I might ride one.
Interpretive something.
I don't know anybody that just comes through with camels.
I don't either.
Yeah, I know it's interesting,
sounds
but
so
it's the Wild West, man. It's the Wild West.
I'll say.
I remember back in
Yeah,
Carson
that's
City
right.
in Nevada and Carson City, they would race camels. Like every Saturday, they'd have races, and they were fast, man. Those things can move.
Yeah.
So did your camel have a saddle? Or did you go
Yeah.
bareback?
No, it had a saddle. You sit right on top of the hump. So you're way up there, dude. I mean, you're way up there.
I could see it now, man.
I bet Blue did a bunch of double takes on that.
Oh
one,
man,
too.
yeah, sure.
I wish I could have just took pictures of Blue looking at you up on that damn camel.
Man, what is he doing?
Leave
You
my man
couldn't
alone.
pay me to do that.
My hump, my lovely lady.
All right.
bumps.
Well, we got to watch our time because.
Yep.
And then, I'm going to add you into the next group once we take
Oh.
and get over there. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a little different. We switched from room to room during each. I'm actually impressed as hell that you found us.
Well, I helped her.
Well, Mark made it easy.
Okay. All right.
But will I see the link here where we are
No.
right now?
I think he'll just make it easy again.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to do that, but I can't promise. 3, 2, 1, and you're live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Censorship Sucks Roundtable radio show Sunday night. And it is our pleasure and honor to have back with us Yotivation Nation. Yo, how you been?
Oh my gosh, I'm so much better tonight that I get to be with all of you. I've missed you, everyone.
Oh, it's so good to have you back. So
Woo.
let's talk about Superman. I'm going to ask you guys this,
And
and as
I
a
really-
fail-safe, I know for a fact, Mark, our producer, will know the correct answer to this, but Superman was always famous for saying he fought for truth, justice, and blank.
The American way.
The American way. Right? Fair, you agree?
Until recently.
Yeah, until recently, this new Superman that they're coming out with. And this is how you lose money on a Superman movie. A Superman movie is a slap up, lay down $100 million in the bank. If you just don't screw it up. James Gunn's upcoming Superman has decided that the American way doesn't work anymore. The new motto is truth, justice, and good things.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Good things.
That sounds so corny.
Well, they were going to change
He
that
fights
to
for truth,
protection of
justice,
the
and good
world.
things. It's like, what?
Doesn't work, man. Does not
They
work at
run
all.
that through marketing?
I would think they would say something like truth, justice, and the globalist way. Now
Yeah,
that, not
the
that.
global agenda, the Bilderbergs.
No, good things, whatever. I mean, it just doesn't even rhyme. It doesn't flow. It's not natural. It's not hardcore like truth, justice. You got to have a punch at the end. You know what I mean?
The American way. I mean, and that's 80 years of tradition there. You know what I mean? It's I don't know if it's 80, but it's a long time that he's been
Well,
saying
that's
that.
what they're good at, coming in and destroying something that's already been established instead of making something different. Like this whole trans stuff could have been resolved if they just had a trans club, but no, they had to, run the Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, et cetera, et cetera. But
Yeah,
digress.
yeah, the thing is, though, this is another. I mean, we talk about it all the time, Barry. How Disney's just burying itself. It should have been making billions of dollars these last couple of years. I mean, Snow White. You're going to come out with a remake of Snow White after what, 70 years, 60 years, and you bomb it. You lose money on that kind of layup. I mean, everything they touch turns to garbage.
Right,
Trump
and
would say a
everyone's
little different.
revolted by Snow White now.
Mm-hmm. And they've ruined it. I mean, truth, justice, and good things.
It sounds like something your grandma says to you when she tucks you in bed at night.
Oh, he must be in a parallel universe right now.
Wait, Barry, your grandma touched you in bed?
What? No, tucked in bed. When you're a kid, you know what I'm saying?
I thought she said touched you in bed. Okay, anyway, let's not go there.
Yeah, let's not.
We'll cover that off the air, buddy.
Moving on.
But yeah, no, that is it just goes to show you though how they can lose money on anything. Like just a Superman movie is just a guaranteed moneymaker. Don't screw it up. Stick to the plot. How many movies could we name right now that were just absolutely destroyed?
It's going to bomb for certain, man. But I mean, already, like 15 years ago, it was one of the comic books with Superman. He gave up his American citizenship for global citizenship. Remember that? So they've already transitioned Superman to not be Americana. And right now, Americana is more popular than ever. Americanism, nationalism, populism, patriotism, freedom, prosperity, innovation, all of these things are more popular now than ever before. And so they're not getting on the train, man. Why would you not want to get on this juggernaut, man? Why would you want to just keep going down the road to failure?
Well, because they don't like America, and somehow the American way is offensive to them. To the left, it's offensive. The American way is an offensive thing to say. God, who was it? Someone on ESPN a couple weeks ago said, we can agree to disagree. We're all Americans, And she immediately looked like she saw a ghost when she realized what she just said. Right? And I'm paraphrasing her, but it's just gotten to the point where they can't say we love America. They have to hate it. They're fighting against it. The thing.
Mm-hmm.
They want to change all that stuff. And it's not going to happen. I mean, it's just people, like you said, Barry, they want that patriotism, man. And we're going into the 250th anniversary of America. We're now in this 2-year window where we're going to celebrate the founding of our nation. Mm-hmm. And man, if you're going to fight back against that trend, you're going to have another thing coming.
It ought to be really amazing next year, too. I think I heard that they wanted to do something at Mount Rushmore again. So that would be just what a backdrop.
Dude, we're thinking about going to Paris next year for the 4th of July.
Paris?
I'm kidding.
Yeah. You never know. You and Blue do travel.
No, that would be let's go to China.
In Paris, that doesn't make any sense.
China. Yeah, let's go to China. We'll get some diamonds for Hunter.
Yeah. I'll just stay. I think I'll go to Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, well, I don't know if I'd prefer to, but lordy, I don't know if you'd want to get anywhere within 100 miles of that place.
I know, it might be crazy.
Oh, man, all those little mountain roads getting backed up for days. I mean, yeah, I could see
you would know. I've not been there, but I do want to go.
I have not been there either, but I've looked around a good deal at it in Google Maps, and it's a fascinating place, but there's not a lot of roads going in and out of there. It's just, up in the mountains,
Which I love.
Yeah. Those really cool, the Black Rocks? Black Rock Mountains? Yeah, right?
I don't know. You're the Google master.
I think it's the Black Rock Mountains. I don't know. I'm not going to look it up right now. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, folks. Put it out in chat, and I'll pick it up from there. But let's go over to Germany. They put out something that can only be seen as parody. Okay, they've been having a big problem in the heat now, as they do every summer, with foreigners coming to the pools and groping little girls or women or whatever. Just grope. Doesn't really matter. They'll just, if they got a butt, let's grab it, And so they put out these flyers, these posters warning against, warning against, grabbing buttocks of people. And the photo is this woman with red hair swimming up to this little migrant kid, grabbing his butt, and he's, by the way, only got one leg. So it's a warning somehow against women with red hair grabbing the buttocks of boys with dark skin and prosthetic legs.
Which is what's actually even happening.
It's the opposite.
Exactly. I mean, I'm just saying that. Well, not the kid. The kid's not. Hopefully, well, maybe, but yeah, it's mostly men that are doing it. So that makes no sense, man.
But in every one of these things, there's here's two white people pulling on this dark-skinned young girl at the side of the pool, right? Another one, this white-skinned guy grabbing the butt of a dark-skinned girl in the pool in the water. Another one where the white guy with red hair is staring at some dark-skinned lady in the dressing room. It's just clown world, man. It's clown world. At what point do the citizens there go, hey, man, we've had enough of this, and you're going to put out a poster like that? And you wonder why we're out in the streets chanting for AFD? Yeah. What say you, Yotivation? Yours.
I am talking to DK Spiracy in the chat threads. I'm sorry. We are having a conversation. I apologize.
Well, that's a deduction.
I know. I told you I got to get back in the loop. I was used to being in chat threads.
All right. Well, that's a demerit and a deduction from your pay. So I'm going to have to figure out during the break how to accommodate that and account for it. Clearly not paying attention. So when you were in school, did you pay attention to the teacher?
Unless it was history.
Yeah. Okay. All right. History. Somebody here might be history soon if they're not going to start paying attention. But anyway, folks, this is the Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio Show. It's the end of hour one. We've got a whole nother hour coming for you right after this break, which we will take right about now.
All right, we are on radio break.
All right.
I do blame you, DK Spiracy.
DK Spiracy is from New Zealand. All right, and he is restreaming us.
Thank you for joining
tonight as well, over on his D Live channel, and I believe Rumble, and probably a couple other places if I know him. Thank you very much. Excuse me about that. I'd like to thank everybody out there in the chats too. Appreciate each and every one of you. We've been getting more and more folks interacting with us. MC Dirty Work is probably still with us too over there, and we had Svetlana in the D Live as well. Yep. And Linda Porter over in on Facebook. Willie's girl.
Ooh.
Wow.
From Australia.
He's got girls everywhere.
So I'm going to let this one run out, and when it runs out, while we're still on break, I'll take and start up the next chat room. Okay.
Sure. Yep.
Which is the plan. We can try to go by the plan. We tried to do that at first.
We're going to number 2 though, not number 1. Right. We're not going to number 1.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Number 2 is where we're going to try to go next.
I gotta go see if I can find it.
I'm gonna. I believe I added you in there already. If not, well, when I get over there, I'll add you in. It won't take but a few seconds. If you look inside the chat for Teams, you'll see the link.
Okay.
I did post that link in for you.
Okay. Yeah, these rooms only last an hour long, right?
Okay.
So we have to switch them at the top of each hour.
All right.
Which kind of keeps me on my toes and helps me also keep to the breaks.
I love how he's so positive about it's a
I have to look
at it's not even a horizontal move. It's an upward thing.
It's not a bug, it's a feature, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of a feature now that I've tried to integrate.
Yeah.
You know, and you know.
As long as I just get that ring from you every time, I'm good to go.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so
we're
far,
good to
it's
go.
like
Yeah,
100%,
you know, but
just-
that now, Barry, you got, and everybody else, you have to wait until I call. Don't try to get in that room ahead of time, and I think
God.
that's probably
Here we
what
go.
messed it up. All right.
Okay.
Barry.
You just didn't
Yeah.
want to be late.
When normally Barry just doesn't come in until like maybe 5 or 10 minutes until yeah, hey radio mic check ha ha. Like
Or me, right in the middle of the show.
Yeah, you there?
yeah, are you there? Can you hear me?
I do that.
Oh yeah. That was Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio Show. I'm going to take you right now over to the next one. So, hold on, folks. Let me switch our rooms over since we get timed out after 16 minutes on Teams. Yodavation Nation. Oh.
There she is.
Yeah. Hey, see how easy it was? We got everybody here but the host.
I'm impressed.
Django, and where's Willie? Okay, remember.
Remember
Yeah,
who?
David Hogg's in right now.
Oh, is he?
Hogg
I was
character-
just-
no, yeah.
I was just looking at his avatar.
Yeah, David Hogg is trying to, take over as Yodavation.
Oh.
Yeah, man, that guy. What can I say?
Hi.
Hey,
Hey, look at Hey, I want to tell y'all something, man.
no,
Hey,
you look here.
Yotivation Nation, turns out she's a low life. Yotivation Nation ain't good for nothing.
What?
She ain't good
Yeah,
for a
she
daggum-
sucks.
No, hey, man. 'cause
Willie,
I
those
had a-
fighting words.
No, I had a restraining order against me, and I was
Restraining
told that
order.
the restraining order. I was told that the restraining order it got lifted, and that I could go up to her house, man. Hey, but as soon as I crossed the moat, because she lives in a mansion. As soon as I crossed the moat over into her mansion, her security guards, man, there were 20 of them. They took me and they locked me up in the back of a van, man. Hey, and
Yeah.
then they hauled me. No, hey, they hauled me all the way from Ohio down to Tennessee, and then I had to walk from Tennessee back down to South Carolina, man. Hey, I'm telling you that Yotivation Nation, hey, it's good. It's a good thing y'all got rid of her, man. Come on.
Hi, Willie.
Oh, son. Hey, is that you, Yotivation Nation? Hey, I didn't know you was there. Oh, look at here. Hey, I was just teasing. I was funning what I was doing, man.
Yeah.
I love me some Yotivation Nation.
Yeah, I
Look
love
at
you
here.
some sweet Willie.
Hey, how y'all are?
Good.
Oh wow! Now that
Good,
Willie and Yotivation are here, we got
Reunited.
Zavis, Chris AM, and who we got a bunch more folks in the chats coming in. Thank you all, appreciate it.
Oh
we're-
gosh, we got to bring you up to speed, yo. Aunt Mama Lou got the AIDS and she died.
What?
She,
She got a case of the get-gons.
Oh, no.
He making that up. Hey, last time I heard Aunt Mama Lou was still in rehab. That's where all her sisters was. She was just visiting though.
I thought she had hip surgery.
Hip surgery.
Yeah, that's why she was in rehab for hip surgery.
No, she's in rehab.
No, she had
She's
AIDS.
she's visiting all her rehab sisters, her meth cooked up brain sisters.
Oh
I
dear
think
Lord!
I saw somebody who was on meth today. They had like this big, huge, I don't know, blister thing on their face, and they were I don't know. I shouldn't have said anything, but I think I was shocked when I saw this person today. I don't see that stuff often.
You said your daughter's got a new boyfriend?
Oh, no.
Oh, that would be so scary.
His name is Willie.
I do love Willie, though.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want him dating family.
Hey, what y'all do with Sonya Galactic? Willie was starting to fall in love with Sonya Galactic.
Oh, she'll be here in the after show, most likely. She's been pretty busy editing books and stuff, for the Galactic Federation, and, those doing Rainbow and Star Children and all the other seeds that go with it.
Seeds?
Mm-hmm. Star seeds, what was it Carl Sagan talked about? We are all seeds from the stars and blah blah blah.
Gosh, Carl Sagan, that's going way back.
Is he the Scientology guy?
No, Carl Sagan? Come on now. You've never watched Cosmos? He's the guy, he's the dude that took and put up the Voyager's satellite, not satellites, but explorers. Yes, yeah, 30 seconds, folks.
L. Ron Hubbard. L. Ron Hubbard was the science.
L. Ron Hubbard, that's right.
Yeah.
L. Ron Hubbard.
All right, guys, we got about 50 seconds before we go back on.
Yeah.
It sure is.
All
good
right,
having
look
you
out,
back,
cats, dogs, and
Love you,
kids,
Lily.
and possums too, I guess. Here's your countdown: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're live right now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hour 2 of the Censorship Sucks Roundtable radio shows for Sunday night, July 6, 2025. And with us tonight, as always, in the second hour of the Sunday show, we've got Willie Lee V. How you doing, Willie?
Yeah. Hi, y'all are. Come on.
So, how was your 4th of July? How was your Independence Day? Did you eat some warm hot dogs and cuddle up next to a cricket fire?
Yeah. No, hey, man, we got it all figured out, man. Hey, we got us, what they call a contract with, hey, I'm going to start off with something else, man. I want to tell y'all something, man. Hey, dumb. I want to tell y'all about dumb. Hey, there's such a thing as dumb and they plumb dumb. Hey, y'all can disagree with me all you want to, man. Hey, but there's a bunch of folks and y'all Trump supporters and all that. And hey, I get it, man. Hey, I like Trump. I mean, don't get me wrong. Hey, but that whole deal they got down there is dumb. That alligator alley, gator trails, man. That's the dumbest thing. Hey, and I started off telling you, man, I got some news. Hey, I'm selling worm hot dogs to gator trails, man, or whatever they call that down there. What do they call that? Gator trail, alligator Alcatraz. Yeah, they ought to call it gator Catraz, man. Hey, but no, hey, I got a contract where I'm selling them worm hot dogs. Hey, and y'all know I got these glow in the dark worm hot dogs. What you do is you take this glow in the dark green stuff and you put it on your worms and people fishes with it and it makes your worms glow. But I figured out a way to take this stuff, man, and mix it in with my worm meat and I blend it all up and everything. And then I got glow in the dark hot dogs, man.
That sounds so toxic.
Yeah, no, hey, and they using it to line their runways. Hey, because y'all know that Gator Catraz, man, is built on a runway. Hey, and they shut the runway down. Hey, but that whole place, man, it's like, it's Timu. They got them a prison from Timu. They ordered up a bunch of tents, put it on the runway, and they say, hey, here's your prison. Got you some chain link fencing and stuff, man. Hey, that's dumb. Hey, because the thing is already flooding. Hey, there's a reason why that's an abandoned airport. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I ain't even trying to be funny. Hey, it's already flooding. Hey, man, they got some nice tile work, man. Hey, the rock work that they done was pristine. Hey, I looked at it. Have y'all seen the pictures of the Gator Catraz, man? Hey,
I've not noticed any rock work.
yeah, no, oh, it's pretty, man. The floor is pretty. They got pretty rock work in where the urinals are. They call them crap jacks. Well, they call them something else, but I ain't gonna say that word. But it's that way they call them jacks, man. And them jacks is the toilet and the sink all in one. Hey, and they got like little rooms, like little dividers, between the crap jacks and the stonework is impeccable, man. I'm telling you. Hey, but dumb. Hey, what's going to happen? The next hurricane that comes through there, man, it's just going to wipe everything out. Them tents ain't going to hold up, and they're going to spend $450 million a year. $450 a year. Hey, I studied up on it, man. Hey, I done some research arising, man. Hey, if you look at, and it's just for 5,000 inmates, man. Hey, they got different states. Hey, in the state of South Carolina, here in the state of South Carolina, they got a total of 21,000 prisoners, man. Hey, those 21,000 prisoners cost less than $450 million a year, man. South Carolina spends $436,615.85 on prisoners for 21,000 people, man. Hey, so if you quarter that up, man, that's 200. That should only be $110 million for 5,000. Hey, they're spending 450. Hey, I looked at it, man.
You're missing out, Willie.
You're
missing out on this, Willie, because that's oceanfront property. All right?
It ain't even though, man. It's in the swamp. Hey, and gators. Hey, here's a news flash for you. Gators can climb fences. I didn't know lie. Hey, gators and pythons. Hey, they gonna have to pay Steve Irwin people to come down there and get all the gators and all the pythons out from inside of the place, man. Hey, it's dumb. Hey, y'all look at it. It ain't nothing but tents. Hey, they had a 20-mile-an-hour wind when DeSantis was down there and the place is fixing to blow away. I'm telling you, man, that is one of the dumbest things. What?
Well, Willie, have you seen these videos where people are on TikTok talking about how they're just taking these people flying over the ocean and pushing them out the back of the airplane and then coming back home with no cargo?
Yeah, I don't know about all that, though.
I'm telling you, it's a thing. Like, people are reporting it. There's a lot of people, quote unquote, reporting it. So I don't know. Maybe, it doesn't matter so much if this all gets swept away and then they just bring in new ones when it dries out and be like, yeah, this is good. You're fine.
Yeah, well, I heard told that they're taking like people from Mexico and taking them to Sudan and taking these people all over the world where they don't even live. But hey, the point of it is, man, they got a thing. It's called the Angola Penitentiary in Louisiana. Houses 5,000, over 5,000, and their budget is $50 million a year, man. Hey, and so that means that if it takes 450 million is what they're saying to house 5,000 people in some tents, that means that somebody is stealing $400 million, man.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, and this just ain't me. I'm just making an observation. If I'm wrong, look at him. Hey, y'all told me that I'm wrong, but I seen all the videos and everything, man. It was talking about there was flooding in Gator Catraz already, man. Hey, and it was only raining for like 45 minutes. I did dumb. Y'all want to call me dumb?
Willie, we got to talk for a minute about something else here. Okay, this is important.
No,
right?
Man, it ain't important.
What do you mean,
man?
no? Willie, you're on my show, and I want to talk to you about something. I said it's important, and you're saying, no, it ain't important, and you don't want to talk about it.
No, I got
somebody here. I've got somebody here right now that wants to speak with you because she has heard all the slanderous, horrible things you said about her. In her absence, as I tried to defend her, we got Aunt Mama Lou in the room right now.
No.
Yeah, you're in trouble, mister.
Nuh-uh.
You are in trouble. Yeah, you're in trouble.
Really?
Aunt Mama Lou. Hey, look at him. Hey,
What in tarnation are you doing spreading all those lies about me, mister?
He's in rehab. He's all drugged up.
No, Willie, I had a hip replacement. I was in rehab for my hip.
Anyway, I heard it told. Hey, I heard you was mad at me too, because I'm having all your sisters' husbands and boyfriends deported.
Willie,
Yeah.
leave me alone. They ain't done nothing wrong to you. Why you messing with my family, Willie?
Hey, I'm getting paid. Hey,
How
Aunt Mama Lou.
much?
Hey, they give me $1,000 a pop.
How many
Hey,
you turn in already?
Hey, I got rid of 6 of them already.
Wait, there's
I'm
about
around.
like 18 more.
Hey, I'm around them all. I'm
Maybe I'll
around
help
them all
you.
up. Hey,
Split it?
Aunt Mama. Yeah, no, hey, Aunt Mama Lou.
820.
Yeah, Aunt Mama Lou got 23 sisters, and her 23 sisters, they got 23 husbands, man. Hey, Aunt Mama Lou, hey, hey, they all coming over again for some of your roll-off stew. We was talking about that last week about how you make roll-off stew, because you got 23 sisters with 23 husbands, and they got 6 kids apiece, man. Hey, and the math on that is 6 times 23 is 138. Hey, and then it turns into 184, and with 50 grandkids, you got 234 people coming over for some roll-off stew. Aunt Mama Lou, she takes all kind of vegetables and potatoes and carrots and possum and puts it in a great big roll-off, you know, like they use in the dumpsters. Hey, she makes a roll-off stew. Hey, she calls it her crawdad pie roll-off stew. Look at her.
That's right. And then we pray over it every time before we eat it, and it never runs out.
Yeah, hey, it's good too, man. I tell you what, y'all can call him Aunt Mama Lou anything y'all want to. Hey, she can cook.
That's
Look at
right,
him.
baby.
Oh, look at you sucking up to her all of a sudden.
Yeah, no, hey, she
I
can
mean,
cook.
last week, last month, he's been talking you down,
Yeah,
Aunt
what
Mama
you
Lou,
been
like
saying?
nobody's business.
Well, hey, no, hey, I just I said Aunt Mama Lou dumb. She, she
Dumb?
dumb. She
Well,
dumb
you
for
right,
spending
Billy.
all.
I did marry you once.
Hey, for all y'all out there in Radio Land don't know, my name is Willie Lee. I run Willie's Worm Farm down in Waldo, Florida, and Willie's Cricket Emporium up in Sandy Run, South Carolina, man. Hey, I sell worm hot dogs and pea jugs too. Hey, I got chumderware, but I can't
And
sell
Willie,
them.
tell everybody
No.
your relationship with Aunt Mama Lou too. How
You
she
know,
got such a interesting name.
Yeah, no, hey, Aunt Mama Lou, man, hey, let me tell y'all what happened, man. Aunt Mama Lou, see, hey, she used to be my sister, then she was my mama, then she got to be my wife, and all the cousins called her Aunt, because Miss Dorothy, see, here's what happened. Daddy from down at the church, he met Miss Dorothy from down at the church, and they got married, and Miss Dorothy had a daughter named Lou. Well, actually, she had 24 daughters, man. Hey, but the one daughter named Lou, hey, then that made her that when Daddy married Miss Dorothy, Lou became my sister, and then Miss Dorothy got a case of the got gone, and Daddy married Lou. And then Daddy got a case of the got gone, and I married Lou. So she was my oh God, hey, she was my sister, then my mama, then she became my wife. But you know, we kind of divorced right now. We wasn't really married to start with, but we was married, but we wasn't. It depends on who you talk to, because we got married on a John boat in the middle of the swamp. Hey, and I'm telling you, hey, I'm telling y'all, man, that whole thing down there is just plumb dumb what they doing with that Timu prison. There's a whole bunch of tents and chain link fences. Hey, it's just crazy. Hey, but hey, Aunt Mama Lou, here what I want to know. Yeah, when you going back down to that rehab? Are all your sisters out? Are all your sisters out now?
Well, no, not all out. Some are
No.
out, but not all of them.
No,
And,
I
again,
just want.
Willie, I was in rehab for my hip, okay?
So,
Yeah, it's a different kind of rehab, Willie.
Hey, you can go back to scamming old people now, can't you? You go ahead.
Really?
You're scamming disabled people.
You know, Willie, if you're going to be this mean, then I'm going to be this mean right back at you, and let everyone in the radio audience know that you are in fact a virgin.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
right.
that ain't no new news, man. But I like me some boobies. I ain't gonna
That's right.
lie. Hey, but no, Aunt Mama Lou. Hey, she takes old people. Hey, old people down there at the old folks' home, man. She'll take their
Really?
wheelchairs and take them down to the bank and help them get money out the ATM.
I help them.
Yes, she helps get money out the ATM. She makes sure she gets her share too. Like
Willie, stop spreading rumors and lies.
Hey, the truth is the truth, though, ain't it? Come on.
That ain't the truth, Willie. It might be what you believe, but it ain't the truth.
Yeah.
Hello, Aunt Mama Lou. Aunt Mama, hello.
Hi,
Hey there,
Saul.
Hey, it's all good. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, we're going to put together a defamation of character suit for Willie. We're going to sue him because he's on the air and he's lying about you.
Yeah, he is.
That's
not really hear that. A defamation something or other.
Defamation of character. It's illegal.
That's it.
I'm gonna file me a defamation lawsuit against Saul Good too, man, because he's supposed to be handling my personal affairs and he's defaming my personal affairs. He ain't taking care of them.
Willie, you gave me power of attorney over your entire affairs. I have power. You gave me power of attorney on several occasions. So, yes, I manage your finances and your net worth. And it's skyrocket. It's huge, by the way. You're a very wealthy man. We're going to even maybe get you a new air filter in your Pinto this summer.
Yeah,
but other than that, I can sue you still. I can work with Aunt Mama Lou to sue you.
No. Hey, my Pinto has got a hole in the block, man. It run out of oil, hey, and then it threaded a rod through the block. So my Pinto ain't even running right now, man. Hey, I
ran out of oil. What's oil?
Run out of oil, man.
What's oil?
It run out of oil in the piston.
What is oil though? I've never heard of oil.
Yes, oil, man. That's what lubricates the engine, man. Hey, but y'all
oil. You're talking about oil. Yeah, man, okay, yeah. I see what you're saying. Okay, got it.
That's what I said, man. It run out of oil.
No, you said oil.
Well, no, hey, that's what it is, man. Look at here. I can't help it what you Yankees call it, man.
Well, we call it English.
Yeah, no. Hey, but I'm told y'all, man. Y'all get me all sidetracked. Hey, I know what you fixing to do too. You're gonna be fixing it. All right, Willie. Wait.
Well, Willie, I do want to bring something up because not only did you talk to Mama Lou, but there's someone else here who wants to say hi, and that's Yotivation Nation. She's actually in here right now.
Now you lying. Now you lie. You lie like a dog in the Carolina sun.
You've been talking her down behind her back. You tried to kill off her. You just been an evil man when it comes to Yotivation, and you know it. So I want you to apologize to her just to get this started.
Yeah, well, Yotivation Nation. That's you. Come on.
Yes, Willie, I'm here.
Oh, I love me some Yotivation Nation. Hey, look at here. Hey, I emphatically, I got this piece of paper right here. Hold on, let me read this. Hey, I emphatically deny any and all allegations and or accusations that have been made against me pertaining to any defamatory sentences or statements made against anybody. That means I am not held liable for anything that I say.
Oh my Lord! Did he just say that? That's crazy, Willie. That's not how the law works. That's not how it works at all.
No, hey, I got what they call Dane Bramage, man. Hey,
you do.
Hey, no, hey, my brain don't work right, so I'm released from any. I'm like, hey, I'm on a, hey, hey, it's a top secret thing right here. Hey, they called me a certain level of disabled when I was little. they said
That's
I had.
true.
No, they said I had some kind of learning disability or something. I don't
I'll
know, man.
I'd vow for that. Yeah, I mean, I think you still have it today for sure. I mean, you did a lot of math tonight, and I think some of it was even correct.
Yeah, no, hey, I don't learn no more, man. I just read up on stuff. But hey, I'm telling you, you get me sidetracked. And first and
Well, we
foremost,
got plenty of time, so just
yeah,
take
no,
your time. You know, we've got
hey,
plenty of time for you to talk, so just formulate your thoughts and go.
hey, first and foremost, I
Yes, Willie.
love me some Yotivation Nation, and I am glad that y'all paid her enough money to get her back on the show. And hopefully, man, she'll stick around. Y'all won't run her off no more, man. Hey, and that's all good. Secondly, I'd like to tell y'all that that's all good. He ain't good for nothing, man. Hey, I'm telling y'all what. Hey, Saul Good ain't nothing but a low down line con man.
Okay, if
That's
Willie has insulted you, please contact the offices of Saul Good, and we will do a defamation of character of class action suit against Willie.
Yeah.
We just need 10 or more people, and I know you've insulted 10 people, Willie.
You're in trouble now, Willie.
I'm sure all of Dragus Productions will go in on that as well. And what we'll do is we'll do it individually. That way, to get the numbers up, you know?
No, man. Hey, look at here.
If you do a class action, though, Saul can charge a higher fee.
Yep. Hey, y'all get me all sidetracked, man. Hey,
we got plenty of time, Willie. We've got well over a minute left, so take your time and say what you need to say.
No, hey, I told, man, that up there in Alaska, man, they're going to suggest a bear Alcatraz, man. A bear Alcatraz. No, hey, they're going to put a bunch of Temu tents out in the middle of the Arctic tundra up there, man. And they're going to house prisoners. Hey, and I thought about, man, I got tigers. I got tigers right here. I'm going to start me a tiger Alcatraz, a tiger Alcatraz, man. Hey, y'all don't know, man. Hey, I got me a bona fide zoo. Well, it's down there in Waldo, Florida, man. I got tigers and elephants and about 200 to 300, maybe 400 or 500. Maybe. I lost track of how many monkeys I got, man. Hey, but we got all kind of monkeys and tigers, and that's what we're gonna do, man. Hey, hey, we're gonna
kangaroos too, Willie.
Kangaroo Alcatraz, man. Hey, I want to talk about something else, though, man. Hey,
well, we've got exactly 3 seconds. So basically, folks, this is the Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio Show, Sunday night edition. We got to go to break, but we'll be right back with our final segment of the night right after this.
Flat Earth, man. Hey. Yeah.
You guys are nuts.
No. Hey, I didn't even...
Yotivation, Svetlana wants to know if you have her over on Minds, connected on Minds.
I don't know.
And if you do, go ahead and send her a little message saying, hi, I'm Yotivation Nation from the show.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, because she's on Minds. Yeah, and Willie, you still there?
Yeah, man.
Well, DK, he wants you to ship some of those pee jugs down to New Zealand for him, but he doesn't want the chunderwear.
Yep, no, hey, y'all can contact me at my website, man. It's called WillieLeeV@gmail.com, man. That's my website. Y'all can contact me there. Hey, I sell pee jugs and I sell chumderwear, and I got new chumder socks too. Hey, Aunt Mama Lou, I got chumder socks. Hey, I take socks and I line the underwear. Hey, and that way you ain't got to change underwear. You just change your socks, man. It's got like a little snap in the front. Yeah.
Plus you can flip them around, turn them inside out. You get like 4 or 5 uses out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, you got to have ideas.
You get chunderstruck, man. Get chunderstruck with the chunder. Chunderweed.
Chunderstruck.
Chunderstruck. That's funny right there. Chunderstruck.
DK says, Willie, he wants you to come in on his show sometime.
Yeah, hey, I do birthday parties.
Are you still doing those balloons like you used to do,
Bar
Willie?
mitzvahs.
Yeah, he does bar mitzvahs. What's it, bris?
Bris, yeah. If you got a
Yeah.
good old bris, bring Willie along for sure.
Gotta be there. And Willie will even wear his little hat to his little cap.
Willie will catch the foreskin in his teeth.
Hey, if DK wants me on the show, you hook it up, Mark.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm trying to do right here, right now. I'll get back with you on Facebook probably tomorrow to give you more details.
Hey, I want to talk about this boy.
Do you want to hold? Are you going to hold over, Willie, for the next segment?
But,
if you want.
Yeah, if y'all want to, man. Yeah, if y'all want to, man.
This is kind of a special show here with the return of Yo.
It's off the rails already.
But let's talk about some new stuff, right?
Yeah. Hey, I want to talk about this boy. Leah Thomas claims he's a girl.
The whole Pennsylvania State University thing.
Yeah, man. Y'all talked about that yet?
Perfect. No, not yet. And I got it up here, so yeah.
Okay.
And also, every newborn in America to receive a $1,000 investment account under the Build Back Better bill.
Yeah, I heard something about that. I didn't know if it was true or not.
I got 18 beautiful things Trump has done, and 34% of Democrats are now proud to be American. So we can just cover those right there, and we're good to go.
Yeah. And then we got Veterans Radio back in and kick.
Hey.
Oh, man. And then this German thing, man. We won't cover this in the show. I'll just cover it really quick right now. This dude was thrown in jail for tax evasion, gets out, and they find out that the government actually owes him $200,000.
What?
Yeah. This German politician dude got thrown in jail for tax evasion, and then when he comes out, they do this whole audit, and they're like, oh, yeah, actually, here's a check for $200,000 we owe you. Yeah.
How long was he in jail?
I think like a year.
30 seconds.
Gosh.
No, it was longer than that.
I've been I've been off a little bit because I've been so excited because Yotivation's back with us. Sorry, you're so distracting tonight, but it's great to have you back. And here's your countdown, a proper one. 3, 2, 1, and you're live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Hour 2 of the Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio Show. Very, very special Sunday night edition. So special, in fact, that we're going to have Yotivation and Willie and Barry and myself in for the final half hour because we do it like that. We're going to have some fun. We're going to cover the news, and I regret this. I know I regret it. I haven't even done it yet. But, Willie, let's start with some news you want to cover.
Yeah. No, hey, I want to talk about something else, though, man. Hey, I was negligent, man. Negligent. That's a pretty word saying that I messed up.
For sure.
Hey, I have not. Hey, I have not.
You messed up, Willie.
No, hey, I have not even said hello to Bullhorn Barry. Bullhorn Barry. Hey, usually, man, hey, I like to talk to Bullhorn Barry and have something to say to him, man. Hey, but y'all was cutting me off and all this other kind of stuff. Hey, Bullhorn Barry, you out there? Come on.
Come on now.
Yeah, hey, I love me. Hey, y'all out there in Radio Land, Bullhorn Barry is the smartest man on radio. That ain't no lie. Hey, that don't take away from John Galt or any of the rest of them, Motivation Nation, man. Hey, they smart too. But that Bullhorn Barry, he all kind of smart, man. I'm telling you. Hey, but not what I wanted to tell y'all, man. No,
hey, Willie, that's why he's my co-host.
Yeah, hey, he's smart, I'm telling you. Hey, but Leah Thomas, man, Leah Thomas has been stripped of records. Hey, not only did they tell her, hey, you can't compete no more, any past records that she had for swimming, hey, they took them all away. And like if she came in first place, whoever got second place, they're now considered to have gotten first place, man. Hey, it's ridiculous. Hey, and that's what they done to me too down there at the YMCA, man. Hey, I come in first place. I put on a wig and I put on a wig and a dress, and I told them, I said, hey, I'm going to compete in the woman's race. And they said, well, you a man? I said, no, I ain't no man neither. I told them I identify as a woman, and if they told me otherwise, man, I could sue them. Hey, and I won the race down there at the YMCA. I come in first place. Hey, they give me a $20 prize. Hey, and they said I got first place, man. Hey, but now they done what they done now is they want their $20 back now. Hey, and that's all that she's doing, man.
Willie,
it's a man.
Willie, when you're in this segment of the show, we like to pass the microphone around and we all talk. It's a roundtable radio show. You know what I mean? It's not a Willie monologue radio show. It's a roundtable radio show.
Yeah, but no, man. Hey, I got told y'all about this, man. Hey,
Yotivation, what do you think of this subject? Because it's a really interesting subject, and I think you have great opinions. So what do you think?
Well, I think I love, Willie, that you brought this up. It's a great topic. I'd correct you on one thing, though. That is a dude, and he is a he, not a she.
Yeah. Hey, that's the point I was going to try to make, man. It's a boy pretending like he's a woman. He was like 456 in the nation in the men's class, and then he became third or fourth in the women's class. Man, it's a dude. Hey, and then they said, hey, because what happened here? What happened, man? What happened was Trump said he was going to withhold a whole bunch of funding from Penn State. And Penn State said, hold on a minute. We got to figure this out, man. So they had a resolution that Penn State will reinstate Division I swimming records and titles to athletes displaced by Thomas's victories and issue personalized apology letters to each of them.
And now, Barry, I noticed that Harvard is set to lose almost $1 billion this year. I mean, granted, they've got a $30 billion endowment, but still, it's hurting them. Do you think other universities will cave like University of Pennsylvania did?
Yeah, I do. Sure do. Hopefully.
Now, Willie, this is the smartest guy you know in the radio, so let him talk for a minute, okay?
He is, man. I'm telling you.
Well,
we're going to let him talk here for a minute about the importance of, what Trump is doing to these Ivy League universities.
Yeah, and pertaining to the men participating in women's sports, mostly.
Correct.
Yeah.
I know it's hard to listen to him. Yeah, but he was talking about how they're taking away the records from men that were competing as women.
Yeah, well, we talked about that like a couple of weeks ago, maybe even before that. We were talking about how Riley Gaines and him tied. Remember, and then they gave the win to him and not to Riley, who's an actual woman, which I thought was very bizarre, right?
Yeah.
So we won't have that problem anymore, which is nice. I mean, women can actually compete against other women and not feel threatened and not to have men with their junk, flinging around in the changing room and all that other kind of nonsense. And just the women were terrified at that. And then they brought it up to the college, and the college was like, just deal with it. They didn't care that another man's genitalia was hanging out while they were all changing, and they felt strange, undressing in front of him as well.
And there were some reports of him being less than flaccid during some of those occasions.
Yeah.
Which I'll tell you what, if I'm a 20-year-old dude in the women's bathroom and everyone's naked there, it's going to be hard for me to then right?
Dude's a dude.
Yeah, like, oops, sorry, somebody popped up to say hello. Hey. But Yotivation, I'm going to change the subject here. There is a petition right now going through the UK that is seeking to ban women from changing their names after marriage. What do you think of that?
I think it's stupid. Because in America, we have a decision. I even saw where a guy decided, like the wife and the husband just got married, and they did rock paper scissors to decide which name
I
they
saw
were
that
going to
too.
use,
Yeah, and he lost.
and he lost. But yeah, that's crazy.
So, Willie, when you married Aunt Mama Lou, you did rock, scissors, paper as well to take her last name. Your original name was Rosenstein, and then you changed it to Lee.
Yeah, no, man. Hey, we was kin to Robert E. Lee, man. Hey, our family goes way, way, way back, man. Hey, but Aunt Mama Lou, she never took no last name. Hey, 'cause Aunt Mama Lou, here what happened with Aunt Mama Lou, 'cause see, her daddy's name was Lou Jenkins. So Aunt Mama Lou still kept her last name. So her daddy's name was Lou Jenkins, and no, it was Lou Jenkins. Aunt Mama Lou. I don't know if it was Lou Jenkins or Lou Jenkins Jr.
I'm
I
not
can't
sure if she's
remember.
still here.
But no, hey, Aunt Mama Lou was Aunt Mama Lou Jenkins, man. Hey, but she still kept Jenkins as far as I know.
Wait, Jenkins? Isn't that the name of that woman that went out and killed all those people in Florida in some swamp?
that was Aunt Mama Lou's people. That was Aunt Mama Lou's mama, man. Aunt
What?
Mama Lou, that was Dorothy Jenkins. She killed all them college kids down there by the lake, and they
sinners.
called her. Yeah, no, hey, they caught her with blood all over and everything, and she was muttering, and she was beside herself, talking about they was fornicating and all kind of stuff, man, and they put her in the crazy house, man. Then she died there in the crazy house there in Chattahoochee, Florida. Hey, I got her ghost in a mason jar sitting up on my shelf.
That's Dorothy Jenkins, your daddy's first mama, or whatever. Yeah.
Aunt Mama, that's Aunt Mama Lou's mama. Is Dorothy Jenkins killed all them college kids down by the lake.
Your daddy married her. He met her down at the church and married her.
Yeah.
Holy cow, Willie! I had no idea.
Yeah, no, hey, it was big news way back when, man. It was 30 of them, 30 college kids, and people can't figure it out to this day how she killed 30 of them. Hey, and some of them were some big old boys, man. They was a part of the football team. Man, she messed up the whole season for the Gators, man. I ain't gonna lie.
She had a frying pan.
Hey, y'all know, Aunt Mama Lou got a remote control frying pan. I don't know where she got it from. No, hey, this ain't no lie,
It's like,
man.
Barry, I'm hanging out at the beach with you, and we keep hearing this ding in the background. It's like, what was that? Right?
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, it's a remote control frying pan. It's frying pan. High frying pan. It flies through the air and whops people upside the head.
All right. So, I don't know, Barry, do you want to add anything to the conversation on that subject?
No, man. Willie covered it just like the pro he is.
He is. He's a pro. He's kicking it off, man. But you would take your wife's name, right? For sure.
No.
No. Okay. No, you wouldn't.
No, not. Okay. I'm an alpha male.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Imagine that.
What's that like?
It's fun. I like it.
Huh. Yotivation's liking you more and more every minute you talk like that.
Alex Jones and Ted Nugent, real masculine men,
I love masculine men.
All right, let's talk about 18 huge celebrations, victories for America and for Donald Trump. Number one, the big, beautiful bill just passed. And I'm just going to roll through these because there's 18 of them. The economic boom with jobs numbers. 147,000 workers added to payroll in June. And folks, Barry, we've been talking about that chart that shows how people not born in the United States basically took every job under Biden, right? And the native-born Americans never recovered from COVID.
Correct.
Right, you remember those charts? Talked about them for months. Yotivation, you were there. That is reversing hardcore. That's reversing hardcore to the tune of 500,000 on each side. Like it's flipping. All the new jobs now are going to American-born Americans.
Yeah, American citizens.
Yeah, versus the all the permits and the visas and the yada 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 that we handed out to anybody. So jobs number, big changes. It's a beautiful thing there. Illegal immigration mega wins, right? The 97% drop in, border crossings. 4th of July gas prices, 4-year low. Trade deals galore. Trade deals everywhere. Peace deal with Rwanda and the DRC, the Democratic Republic of Congo. Iran strikes leading to a ceasefire and end to the 12-day war. Notice that name, 12-day war. NATO members agreed to raise defense spending to 5% of GDP. Rogue judges put in their place, right? Inflation, the stock market is strong. Companies investing in the USA to the tune of like $12 trillion last I saw. Just staggering amounts of money. Culture wars. America's absolutely pummeled with LGBTQ+. Did you notice anything this last June? Right? It almost like it didn't even happen. America first, right? Number 15. Number 16, cohesive partnership with states to get illegal immigrants under control. Trump secured a perpetual golden share as part of the Nippon Steel $14 billion acquisition of U.S. Steel. It ensures that U.S. Steel will not outsource American jobs. America first again. Egg prices down from $8 some in March to $2.50 again. And then the Laken-Riley Act. Boom. That's a lot. Yotivation, you are so in love with this orange-faced dude. I'm just going to let you talk. Go ahead, take the mic.
Well, I think what people don't realize is that the reason why everyone is so supportive of President Trump is because of his common sense policies. It's not simply because he's Donald Trump, although he is Donald Trump, but it's common sense that people are craving. We just came out of the wackadoodle age. And so it's nice. People who say that President Trump is a part of them, and trying to harm America, I just don't see how they can say that, because he has been more invested and he does what he says he's going to do. I can't believe that we get to live in this time and get to enter the golden age with him, because I think our future is just going to be so incredible. He's done a complete 180 of the demented policies that the Democrats were trying to push through. We were so close to going over the edge. So, I voted for all of this. I am so happy.
I voted for it too, man. Barry, what say you?
I'm pretty pleased with what he's doing overall, man. You can't argue with success. And that's, think about all the things that the left was saying that Trump, right away, he hadn't even been the president 2 or 3 months, and they were blaming him on all the things that Biden had caused. Look at the gas prices. That was all stuff that Biden did. But they can't say that stuff anymore because you can't argue with success.
Mm-hmm. And now, Willie, when you tie your shoes, do you use the over, under, up and through method, or do you use the little rabbit going around the tree method?
Duct tape, man. Got duct tape wrapped around my shoes. I'm so bad I can't afford no new shoes. What's a shoestring? Look at that. Hey, but I want to tell y'all something, man. Y'all talk about Donald Trump, man. Hey, Donald Trump's smart. I'm telling you, that was a dumb thing what they done down there in Florida with that with setting up them Temu tents for a prison. It's supposed to be a detention center, man. Hey, but here's what happened too. Hey, y'all hadn't even talked about this, man. Hey, this happened. Hey, this just 2 hours ago, man. Exclusive. DOJ, FBI conclude that Epstein had no client list, and that he, in fact, did commit suicide, man. President Trump's Justice Department and FBI have concluded that they have no evidence that convicted sex offender and disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein blackmailed powerful figures and or kept a client list or was murdered. According
that puts that to bed, right?
Yet detailing the findings obtained by Axios, man. Hey, look
no,
at
Barry, that puts that to bed. That's it. They just said it.
No, it's just getting started, man. Look, that's on Gateway Pundit. Jim Hoff just did the article. I read it between the break, and it's brutal, man. But something's up with that dude. I don't think it's over. I don't either.
No. No, hey, they just trying to keep Trump from bombing anywhere else, man. Hey,
And also, a
hey,
jury just found that P. Diddy didn't do it.
yeah, exactly, man. Hey, Elon Musk, he said, hey, y'all know Trump's a part of that whole Epstein thing, right? Then next thing you know, he started bombing the Dickens out of Iran. And then he said, y'all go ahead and bring up Epstein one more time. Yeah,
But
find out what happened.
Comey's daughter was behind the Diddy case. She was the one.
Yeah, she was the
So, I
prosecutor.
mean, that's not going to. We knew that probably was going to come out with any serious convictions, but it's not over for him either. I mean, there's already more charges that are probably going to be coming against him.
And Maxine Giswell, too. She was also the prosecutor for her.
No, hey, no, that whole Diddy thing, man, that's over. It's
No,
done
actually
with.
not, because there's actual suits against him, and there was a lot of evidence that never got brought in, which could be brought in against him at a later date. So,
And notice that he's not out on bail either, right? Awaiting sentencing. They kept him in there.
yeah, I
Just
don't
saying.
think it's over, man.
Homie can make bail.
I'll be
Just
the
write
first
a
to
number
say
in
I
the
was
sky
wrong.
and he'll make it,
I'll be the first to admit I was wrong if it turns out he gets off scot-free, but I don't believe that. Not for 1 second.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know. It is what it is. We get what we vote for, right?
Yeah, he's scot free, man. I'm telling you, Diddy gonna get off, man. He gonna go after all them people that testified against him. Look at him.
Let's see here. I'm going to dive into a new story here. Let's talk about every newborn in America is about to receive $1,000 investment accounts. You have a baby, that baby gets a birth certificate. Boom, here's $1,000 in a cash account that's going to be invested into an index fund, which is the best way to invest money, right? Very, very low cost. No tax consequences, yada, yada, yada. And you'll be able to put money into this thing up to $5,000 a year. But I mean, these are for kids, right? So, I mean, you give like a brand new baby $1,000 in a NASDAQ index fund, give it 10 years and it's going to be worth, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 as they grow up and, come into life. You keep adding to that, adding to that, adding to that. And you don't need Social Security anymore. It's what Chile did, right? Chile got rid of basically their version of Social Security by giving every single citizen a fund, right? Their own bank account that basically was invested into different indices around the world. The NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, right? Things along those lines. They have their own versions of those in Chile and South America and yada, yada, right? So they take that money from birth and compound it through your entire life. The rule of 72s. And Yotivation, you put out a great post about all these different rules and numbers, but the rule of 72 is if you're making, 7.2% a year on your investment, it's going to take 10 years to take whatever rate of return that you're making. Let's say it's a 3.6, then that it would take 10 years to go into 72, right? You divide what return you're getting into 72, and that's how many number of years it'll take to double. Now you're talking about doubling over your lifetime as you're adding money into it. I mean, you get to the point where, you're 20, 25 years old and you've got enough in your government run account to survive the rest of your life. It's an amazing, beautiful thing.
Yeah, and with people being able to get into houses, it's a good thing for the housing market as well.
Yeah, well, 20 years down the road, 30 years down the road, it will be. You know what I mean? It's just starting now, but yeah.
1-year-olds that want to buy.
Yeah, no, man, Then you got people like Bernie Madoff, man. They gonna come along. That's what Madoff done. He made off with everybody's money. Look at him. hey, that whole stock market and everything else, it crashes. It's designed to crash every 10 or 20 years, and people hadn't learned that yet, man. Hey, I'm telling you. Hey, I know a fella, man. He had $250,000. In that was all his retirement. He worked for a company for 37 years, man. Hey, and then what happened is everything crashed, and he lost every last bit of everything that he ever made. And throughout the
That's
course
not
of
how
his
investing in the
whole
stock market
lifetime, man.
works.
Yeah, no,
I mean, if you're investing in a indice like the Dow Jones Industrial Average, right? You can have corrections, it can crash, and it can do all these other things, but it never goes to zero and you lose everything. It
it
eventually
does,
comes
though,
back
man.
and makes new highs, and
No,
that's what markets do. They scare out people, everyone runs for the cover, and then they go back up and make new highs.
they designed the crash, man. Hey, that's what they doing nowadays. They want to switch everything to cryptocurrencies and stuff like that. Hey, I'm telling you, man. Hey, there's a lot of stuff that's coming up with these cryptocurrencies, and I ain't gonna go into no detail or nothing because I ain't gonna give no financial advice because I know I got thousands of billions of bitcoins and stuff that's all good sitting on top of that I ain't got access to because we got a Bitcoin
You
mine
have
down there in
you
Colorado
have
and a caveman.
thousands of billions of bitcoins.
Yeah,
That's a lot of money.
yeah, hey, it's probably gazillions, man. Hey, but I'm telling you, man, hey, if y'all want, hey, everybody out there in Radio Land, this here is not financial advice, but y'all ought to look at cryptocurrencies and stuff because that's a wave of the future. Look at him.
Your Willie coin? Yeah,
Yeah,
that thing
hey,
worked
Willie
out well,
Coin,
didn't it?
man.
That
That's
worked out well, didn't it, Willie? Anybody
hey,
who put any money into your Willie coin, it's
yeah.
gone. Gone like the wind, man. Ain't
I
never
like,
coming back.
I like Hawk Tua.
Yeah, I am so glad I prevented you and stopped you in your tracks when you tried to market that on my show. I wanted nothing to do with that. So anyway, we're missing out on Yotivation, though. She's been back here all night. $1,000 investment for every newborn baby. What do you think of that?
I think it's wonderful. Our children are the best investment that we could make, and we have got to correct what we just went through and what has happened to our children when they put those face masks on them and they, I'll just say it, they retarded our whole nation purposefully. And so this will be a nice little safety net to help ensure that they have a little bit brighter future than what we just put them through.
And you're putting, let's say you can, you have the ability to put in the $5,000 a year for your kids. I mean, if you do that through even just 1 through 4, that's $20,000.
Yeah.
Plus the 1,000 they gave you, plus whatever, you know what I mean? It's like by the time they're 10, that could be worth $40,000-$50,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
by the time they're 20,
the way President Trump is moving these numbers.
I mean, if you put in the $5,000 a year all the way up to their 10, that's $50,000 plus whatever return you got during those 10 years, which is going to be substantial, especially on the earlier year monies, right? So you could have $75,000-$80,000 in there when they're 10 years old.
Sounds good to me.
You know, you're setting somebody up for life if you had a $70,000 portfolio when you were 10 that you couldn't touch and just all it had to do was just sit in the indices and the Dow Jones, NASDAQ, whatever. I mean, you just watch yourself get fantastically rich over a lifetime.
Yeah, maybe they learn about the stock markets earlier.
Exactly. And capitalism.
Look at him. Hey, who's going to work at McDonald's, man? Hey, if all these kids, I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, if all these kids end up being rich and everything, who's gonna work at McDonald's? Who's gonna work all these minimum wage jobs and stuff, man?
I feel like Tom Cruise in Rain Man when I keep telling you McDonald's sucks.
It does suck. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't gonna lie. Hey, but you got people up in Illinois. Hey, y'all know what minimum wage is up in Illinois? Is $15 an hour across the whole state. Hey, can y'all imagine what's gonna happen, man? In 20 years, minimum wage is gonna be $50 an hour, man. Hey, just so they can get people in and people. Hey, it's bad enough now. I can't hardly afford to eat. Look at me.
Well, and that's the thing about inflation, though. If you have money in stocks, then those companies are just charging more and more for their products, so they always make, a profit.
Willie, they're going to have plenty of people to work at McDonald's, man. Once Hollyweird collapses, all those weirdos are going to be flipping burgers at McDonald's and Burger King, man. I told you that would happen.
And I see our producer has raised his hand. Mark, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I was, Hey, our time.
Oh yeah. Well, we got another minute and a half. Yeah, but we're
Not
getting
on
there
Teams,
for sure.
though.
Oh, on Teams. Okay, yeah. All right, so folks, this has been the Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio Show. What a pleasure to have each and every one of you out there listening in. We love you to the ends of earth, and we will see you on Wednesday night, 6:00 p.m. Eastern Time, to come back with the next edition of the Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio Show. We will see you there.
Bye.
Flat Earth, man.
Okay, you got that in. We got maybe a minute left here on my end.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
we'll switch over. And DK wants to come into the after show. So I'm like, okay, well.
There you go. Yeah, sure.
Hi, DK.
Willie, you need to come in the after show if you can, because DK wants to meet you and talk to you.
Hey, send me a link or call me or something.
Well, you can get that all taken care of when you stick around.
All right.
Well, it's about to drop any second, though, so.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm going to add him in.
Yeah, just call. Yeah, call him in or add him in. Yeah,
I'm going to add him into the the next deal with you guys. All right.
Right. I'm going to hang up now because I have to fart.
Yep. Go ahead and hang up if you want to.
Go ahead, fart, man. Go ahead. Just let it rip, dude.
Nah. See, he's such a professional.
Yeah, he wouldn't do it. Well, Yotivations, that would be rude.
Yeah. Okay, did you see the link that I posted in there?
In chat?
Yeah, that'll be the link we're going to next.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, let me get us over to the other chat here in just a sec. The after show. Okay. All right, guys, hang up, and then I'll see you over there.
Okay.
Hi, yo.
Hi.
It's so good to get you back.
I'm so happy to be back.
Yeah.
So I was saying your pipe, that looks like something.
Hello?
Yep, there you are.
Hello?
Yep,
Hello?
Are you there?
Who's this?
Hi.
Did you blast your ears, your eardrums?
Hello?
Hello?
You're here.
Who's this?
Motivation.
What about my ear?
You said you had to go fart. And now you have a hearing problem.
I blew out my eardrum. You're right. I'm sorry.
Let me add DK in here.
Oh, we do?
It's so good to have Yotivation back in the house. Oh my God! All I had to do was threaten you with permanent ban in the pre-show, and boom, you showed up like.
Yeah, and I'm getting Sonya in here too.
Oh,
Sweet.
good. It's a big party.
Yeah, we'll have a nice after-show party. Here we go.
Yeah. There is.
And while we do that,
dam.
and while we do that too, I am going to end a few streams. Hold on here.
The Dav, is that the
Do I show up as the Dev? I only
one?
show up as the Dev for like you and Nancy. For everyone else, I usually show up as DK Spursy.
Yeah, that's one.
And you pronounce it Dev when it's D-A-V. It's funny, like the New Zealand accent.
Yeah, like sort of as if you were saying Dave without the E.
Yeah, exactly. Dav.
Hey, Dave. That's that Dave, DK Dave.
Oh, there goes Willie. This is a crazy person I wanted to talk to.
Hey, man.
And hello, yo. Like, there's a couple of people I haven't met here.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Nice to meet you.
Hey,
Sonia.
Sonya.
There's Sonya.
Sonya.
You have not met Sonia yet. She's here to replace you.
Hello, Sonia.
How
Nice to meet you.
You as well.
Hey, look at him. Hey, I've been stalking Sonia.
You're not allowed to stalk her, or else I have to come after you. No, it doesn't work that way.
I've been
you
stalking.
don't get to stalk Sonia, or I have to come after you.
Hey, they run.
Don't try and backpedal now. No, sorry, that's it.
No, they run your debate
see, this is why I wanted to talk to you. No.
Hey, they told me.
I'm not letting you play those silly games. Nope.
No, they told.
No, you go after her. I'm coming after you. I'm going to get some gator trends to come after you.
Hold on.
Not gator trends.
Hold on a minute, man. Hey, I want to tell y'all.
Calm her down.
No, hey.
You're going to get molested before you get eaten by the gator trends.
No, man. Hey, look at here. Here's a website. I got a website for you. It's called galacticfire.com.
She already made me t-shirt. I do. She already made me t-shirts, man.
Yeah. Hey, t-shirts, man. Hey, she got t-shirts
Hey, go look them up. Hey, look them up. I think mine's under conspiracies.
Hey,
that's my t-shirts, bro.
Hey, this is no joke, man.
Side, that's my t-shirts.
We're going to get some worm t-shirts going pretty soon.
Yeah, she couldn't quite get this one made, like this brain picture that I use. She couldn't get this avatar made properly into a t-shirt. So the third one that she made, it's more purplish. This is what it was supposed to be. But yeah, it's a bit more purplish and stuff.
It still looks good though. I like it.
To be honest, I use it when I go to work just to advertise because I'm not as worried about that one. The other two I keep really nice.
Hey, I'm looking
that one is the one I wear out.
Hey, you gotta let Willie talk there, DK. Come on. We talked about this.
Too much, man. Hey, look at him. Matrix Demolition Team. Y'all can go to galacticfire.com and get a shirt, and it says Matrix Demolition Team. Hey, hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, they pretty good price too.
Just make sure, make sure you spell galactic right. It's spelled GALACTEC. Galactic Fire. Don't type it in wrong and end up somewhere else. It's the way her name is spelled on screen. Galactic Fire.
Thanks, DK, for pointing that out. It's very nice of you.
Yeah. Hey, man,
my t-shirts are there too.
DK, come on. You gotta let him talk. Come on.
Practice time, bro.
I'm gonna cut your bear off here.
What'd you say, Willie?
He left. You don't put up with that.
Oh no!
Yeah, Willie don't put up with that.
Only he can do it.
Yeah, exactly.
That was nice.
I did actually mention him that in chat. I said he takes over the chat just like I do.
No, that's kind of planned with him.
Right.
Okay, I'm just an unplanned anomaly.
Yeah.
You are somewhat anomalous. I'll definitely give you the anomalous one, sure. For sure.
There was a couple of interesting topics though. The one was about the $1,000 if you have a kid at birth now.
Yeah.
I think that is incredibly awesome.
Oh,
I mean, even if it's just in a bank, there's automatically every child born now has $1,000 in every bank, so the banks can't.
It's going to be investment based, so you can put it into the stock market or bonds. Or whatever, right?
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I get that.
I mean, our APR at a bank out here is like 0.0002%. It's like banks pay you nothing to carry your cash.
Right.
I wasn't meaning even just that. Like, I mean, of course, they're going to find other ways to invest to make more money. But even if it's just in a bank, it's like that bank will never know, because every single person who's born now has an account with over $1,000. Banks won't ever crash again. your money will actually be safe.
They won't be anywhere near the banks, though, dude. That's what I keep telling you.
It's not going to be part of the banking system.
I know,
right?
but I'm saying even if it was just banks and it was $1,000 and it's put in a trust or whatever.
Yeah, it's a stock market.
Even if it was, it's
mainly
like
the
whatever
stock market is where that money will go.
Yeah, unless someone fully does the dirty, which has been done in the past. Unless someone does that, that's like that institute should be safe forever.
The stock market.
Stock market's not safe because who controls it?
Well, that's where all that money will go.
Well, see, that's silly. That's why I say I'd rather invest it in something. If you have some say in where it's getting invested. no, if you have some
You'd
say,
rather invest it in something than in...
as in like a business or something. Yeah.
What?
I'd rather invest it in something
that's what's going to happen.
Market. I want to invest in a business.
Hey, it can be an existing business. I didn't say you have to.
It could be like IBM or General Motors, or
it would be like a mutual fund for all those folks. All right.
But then someone's investing that somewhere.
Do you not have a stock market in New Zealand? Like, do you not have that?
Yeah. NZSE is listed, yes.
Yeah, I thought so. So yeah, if you want to invest in Apple or IBM, what company do you want to invest in? You just buy the stock, right?
That's what I mean. It's like if it's in a mutual fund, that means someone else is deciding.
They're not going to let all that money go.
Hold on, DK.
They're not going to allow that money to be allocated to, like, they're not going to let me at 10 years old say that I want to put it all in Apple, right? They're going to force me to invest in indexes, which are like the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, the S&P. Yeah. And, I'm limited to those markets.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, see, that's the only problem I have with it, is that you're leaving it up to someone else's decision as to what it's being invested in. If you can't touch it till, say, you're 21, your parents can say, okay, maybe in this, maybe in that, and you have to agree as well. No, 3 signatures, both parents and the kid.
You said 21, so it's designed to be a retirement fund.
Right?
Oh,
see, I prefer
it's designed
it more
to eliminate
if it was,
Social Security at some point.
I like it more as a startup fund, so that you can get either pay for your tuition or put a mortgage down on a house.
It's intended to be a retirement fund, but I think there is a provision at some point to be able to put a down payment on a house, so like to use some of that. You know what I mean?
Well,
like
see,
if you deplete no less than say 20% of it, right? You can pull that out to use as a down payment.
That's what I was thinking was the best idea. Was the fact that at say 21 you can use it, and it's only for tuition or a house. You don't get access for frivolous shit.
I would say no tuition there at all. No,
me too.
No.
Oh, because I don't like the idea of debt being stuck over someone forever.
My thing about tuition is this, guys. DK. DK.
Listen to Mark.
My idea of tuition is this. All these colleges and universities are getting so much in endowments. That should go 100% towards free education. All right?
They're overcharging too. I mean, they charge so much money.
Yeah, but if you do it that way, where the endowments are what covers the student, it means there is no more say in the curriculum.
But no one would have a dime left in that account.
Paying the endowments.
But if you went to college,
being taught.
Whatever. I got half mine to bow out too. You're hard to talk to, bro.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is that if they allowed that money to go to education, and for college, it'd be gone. No one would have a penny in it after they graduated college, and they would never turn back and put money in. It'd just be gone.
They should have a way of making money themselves after it, rather than having a debt forever.
After college?
That's the whole point of training and education, so that you can get ahead in life. It's just the things that are pushed are pointless things.
Let's see,
Why-
Auckland.
why
It
aren't
is
the-
3
why aren't
o'clock
the
in
more
the afternoon in Auckland.
Sorry?
It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon in Auckland and 56 degrees. I got a world clock in front of me. It's fun. In Phoenix, 4 degrees at 8 o'clock p.m. Yeah,
150 million.
I'm not in
you know what?
Auckland.
Dubai is
I am in New
86
Zealand.
degrees.
And it's
That's
11,
10 degrees
11.
Celsius where I am. Whatever that is in Fahrenheit.
Nice.
And what'd you
Nah,
say,
10's
Innovation?
cold.
It's 11:11.
Oh, nice. Where you're at. And it's probably, I would say what? It's probably 100% humidity and maybe 75, 80 degrees outside.
79.
Nice.
That was pretty damn close.
Yeah.
I nailed it, yeah.
It's probably because he lives next door and he's watching you.
No, that's Willie.
Right.
And
Well,
100%
yeah,
humidity,
no,
was that right
what-
there? It's got to be